Alrighty then. Looks like we are all set to go. Oh man. It's been quite the week, I guess I would say. Where is the thing that I need? Uh yeah, it's been quite the week for me. I don't know. It hasn't been like horrible, but it could be 100% better. The game's muted. That's also very cute of myself. I think the star I don't have to right click. um I don't know if any of you guys. So yesterday I said I was gonna do some off-stream training and leveling up Pokemon. Yesterday I was doing it, right? So yesterday I had done it for about like 3 hours. It's just basically me doing a buttload of grinding, and getting a lot of Pokemon to proper levels and trying to get some more Pokemon on a different team so I can challenge Mystic No again. In the middle of me doing that, the the emulator lovingly decided to just say, hey, I'm not going to respond anymore, nor am I going to work. So I lost all that progress. Luckily, the one big thing... Oh, speaking of which, I need to go somewhere else. The one big thing, as you can see, I do have this Tyrantrum. I was planning on using him because I love his Mega Evolution, and he does have a really good nature and everything like that, and stat spread. So I was planning on using him. Astronomical go salutations, man. What's up? How are you, Zara Octavia? It's good to see you. I hope my voice is coming through fine. I'm talking a little soft, like. Did you make all those Hamtaros? On the are you talking about on the stream starting soon screen? You talking about this screen? I made these are all hams from yeah, those are all hams from the game, but like, you know, I did a little bit of sprite editing to where they had the little shadow and everything. Those are just sprites from the base game, so I kind of just did a little editing. That's the wrong one. Yeah. I wish I was that good to make them, but I like don't make sprites myself. I do a little bit of sprite work, but not that good. And I mostly just do a lot of like sprite editing. Yeah, especially sprite art is decently difficult. Like, so like my art style in particular, by the way, I didn't say it yet because I was answering your questions. How are you, Daybreak? It's good to see you, by the way. My specific like art style relies a lot on like thick lines and small like figures. So trying to, I guess, like translate that into sprite work is a little bit more difficult than I thought it would be. I kind of have like a good idea of how to do it now, but I haven't got back into it. I think it sounds good. Everyone doing good. Thank you. Hope you're doing it. Rest of your week gets better. So I was gonna say you should ease up on the Bulba voice, but I think that's the other. No, that's Kyle. Kyle's the one that does that. All right, I can't do it as well as he can. Luckily, he's not doing it that bad. There was a voice I was doing. I forgot what day it was. There was a voice I was doing for a character. Oh, it was the spat voice. The spat voice when I was playing Hamtaro hurt my throat because I was doing like, you guys are so stupid. I was like doing I was clenching my throat the entire time. Like that's how I was doing the voice. And yeah, it hurt. Because I did in high school, I did a bit of choir, and obviously they teach you in choir to sing with your abdomen and not your throat, because if you sing with your abdomen you can hit better notes and you can hit clearer notes, and if you sing with your throat then you're obviously screwing up your throat the entire time and you can't do as well as you would like to. I don't need these guys again. Oh, but Czar, I don't know if you've ever had this situation. Have you ever had like a day to where it seemed like everything in that day just wanted to tick you off? Because that's how today was for me. Like literally, I get home from work, right? So I get home from work and the first thing I do is, okay, I want to go buy Splatoon Raiders. So I go buy Splatoon Raiders, and I also want the amiibos with it because I like how the idols look. I like their designs and everything. The place I go to, I'm able to get Splatoon Raiders physically, but then they're like, yeah, somebody who waited all morning basically came in and just bought them all. Well, they said they only have one of each. Like, they literally only got one of each amiibo, and it's like, yeah, they just came in and bought them all. I was like, first of all, cool. Second of all, thanks. Kind of like ordeal. It's and then I get home. Yeah, that's so nasty. I get home, I make my dinner because I make myself some chicken quesadillas. I need to buy that Mega Stone. I make myself some chicken quesadillas, and then when I finish, I eat them, and I go back to the sink to put my plate in the sink because I'm done. And then I just look on the ground, and there's just water everywhere, and I'm like, what the heck? And so it was coming from like one of the countertops in our kitchen, and I'm like, what is this all about? And because I look behind it, because it's the countertop it's coming from is nearby the fridge, so I moved the fridge. I like moved the whole fridge, and I'm like, okay, it's not coming for the fridge because I would see it there. And so I end up looking at the countertop, and it's coming from the bottom of the countertop. And this has happened before, right? This thing has happened before. I know that because last time it happened, the people, like the apartment people who own it, were like, oh yeah, the reason why this happened is because someone screwed up the drainage or whatever because they poured grease down the freaking sink, which you're not supposed to do. So I assumed someone decided to do that again, and I had to wait. I'm hoping that it's not that big of an issue because it looked like the leak has slowed down or has stopped. But I'm gonna have to check it tomorrow and see if I need to call in for somebody to fix it themselves. What am I doing? Oh, zoo. Welcome to the zoo. And then while I'm also checking on this leak, right? So our oven has a little shelf under it to where you can, the little shelf under it is where you can put stuff in, and we put all our like basic like flat pans on there. And I open it, and if you don't put it back in properly, right? If you don't put this shelf back in properly, it looks all wonky. So I'm finicking with it, trying to put it back on. And while I'm doing that, I cut my fingers on it because apparently the sides of the stupid shelf are sharp. So I cut my fingers on it. And we have no band-aid, so I'm sitting there wrapping a stupid paper towel around my finger like a goofball. And I'm like, man, this day could not get any worse. Luckily, nothing else bad has happened, but still, I was not very happy about the results, about what has happened. I'm not too worried about the amiibos. I feel like I'll find them again later because, like I said, the person at the store was like, hey, yeah, we only got one of each in this morning. I was like, that's cute. I don't know why. You're a game store. Why would you only get one of each? But whatever. What was I gonna get? I was gonna get something. I forgot. Oh, I need my hunter. Yeah, that's, I mean, it just feels like this day just wanted me to get ticked off. But it's like I kind of just went, yeah, whatever. It sucks, but at the same time, it's just like, whatever. What can you do, you know? Sometimes it's really a what can you do moment. It's weird. What's funny is, so a lot of stores I went to recently have a lot of Pokemon cards, right? The only issue is they sell them for like twice the price of like MSRP, because like I went in there and looked, because I wasn't gonna buy them to begin with, but I just kind of like gave a glance at them, like, why is it that much? I need to go to a certain town so I can get, I want to get the linking cable. They only have 10, yeah. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, for real. Okay, I need to check the trader guys. Which are in here? No, hold on. This is Nemo's apartment. Yes, that's her apartment. Where are the trade guys? They're somewhere around here, I know that for sure. They're like behind a specific building. Oh, they're behind here. Yeah, they're in that building right there. Yeah, because I need to get the linking cable item so I can evolve Haunter. Because I want to put him in the zoo. The question is which one? So I click shards. Of course, I click glean. Evolutionary item. Green shard give you a loose stone. Or linking cable. Okay. I just gotta hope this guy gives me the right one. Okay, we'll just keep doing this. I have a good amount of shards, thankfully, so I'm not too worried about it. So far, I made it through one heck of a Thursday. Kudos for still going through the stream. I'd be ticked off too. I mean, I already like didn't stream Tuesday, which I feel bad about, despite the fact that yeah, I had some important business to take care of. So hopefully I can make up for that sometime, if not on a different. Oh, I forgot this guy's text is bugged. I forgot this guy's text is bugged. Anyways, we got the item we wanted. Pokemon fans waiting for some promo and they have 10. Yeah, it's crazy. I like the Pokemon card thing. I'm like kind of like whatever. Pokemon cards, they usually give you Jack Diddley Squat to work with half the time anyways. Because my the card shops I go to, one of them gets a decent amount and the other one gets like Jack Diddley Squat. And the place that gets Jack Diddley Squat, I like to go to more. But it's whatever. So I'm used to Pokemon cards being wonky. But like Amiibos? Granted, I probably should have gone to like a Best Buy because I feel like I have more luck there. But the nearest Best Buy to me, you literally had to go in like one of the worst areas in my town. Like, it's not like horrible as in like, oh, you'll get mugged. It's horrible as like the traffic is god awful. And I just don't feel like dealing with that. Get the whole TBC is printing non-sub. They can't do anything about it. I just stop making a new set every 3 months. It's not even that though, Daybreak. They make a new set like every month and a half, it feels like, if I'm not mistaken. It's kind of crazy. Oh, dang it. I need to evolve a Braviary so I can do that. Yeah, because like I remember like when I first like actually started like locking in and understanding how much I was spending on Pokemon cards, because there was a time where I didn't give a hoot. I was like, I'm literally spending like this much money a month because of every set comes out like on a monthly basis. This is going up even more because of the whole Sony thing. Yeah, it's so stupid. Sony just being dumb. And like the thing is, people are probably still gonna buy into it, be like, I love Sony so much. Sony is so cute. Oh my gosh. Like, dude, put with your wallet for Pete freaking sakes. Okay, I got Gengar in there. I need some fire Pokemon for the volcano exhibit. They're gonna be so cool. How can this be live? I don't know, man. It is stupid. I'm afraid to buy like anything. Yo, what's up, Shinko? This game looks... Oh, this game is a lot of fun. Unfortunately, we're at the end of it. So I'm just filling up the zoo right now. But I want to be positive. I feel that. Like, I like being positive too. Like, like I said, I'm surprised I get pissed off earlier or just extremely angry about the chain of events that happened, but luckily I guess I slightly kept my cool. Smile. I wanted me and Xiao for the fighting exhibit. That's also another one I wanted. But sometimes a lot of things just start being dumb, especially because like all my hobbies right now are just becoming unbearably dumb. Like even reading sometimes. There are books that are more expensive than they freaking need to be, it feels like. And I'm like, why? Yeah, there goes me and Xiao kicking it. What goes in this back one? Spirit Center. I kind of want to read the description for it real quick, mister. Spirit Center. Many Pokemon have deep connections and power beyond understanding. This includes human Pokemon contact preferred habitat around decaying logs. Save the team, but please be respectful of their space and intelligence. Psychic and ghost type Pokemon love this area, along with Pokemon with strong spiritual powers. Okay. Everything expensive meta. I know. Like, I'm not trying to be like, oh, it's only me. But sometimes you get to that point where you're kind of just sitting there like, man, thank God I like this hobby. Just coming in, so I have no idea what we're talking about. We're just talking about like hobbies and stuff being like expensive because we're talking about Pokemon cards being expensive, talking about video games being expensive, and I mentioned books because I like I like collecting books, and those are getting expensive. So very silly. You know how it is. Man, just listen. I try not to. I feel bad when you all come in here, and I'm just sitting here. I'm like, man, life sucks. You guys gotta. I don't like doing that because it feels very rude. Is it Emerald? Yeah, it's an Emerald. It looks crazy. I thought it was RP. No, it is a Emerald ROM hack. Rip physical games in 2 years. Well, that's only for Sony. Other companies may follow suit, unfortunately. But right now, we only know that Sony is doing that. GameStop is a joke now. GameStop is... The thing is like, going to GameStop, I just feel gross if I had to go there for anything. And the only reason I go there sometimes is because the simple fact is, like, there's nothing else that I can go to because everywhere else doesn't have anything. And like I mentioned earlier, the nearest Best Buy to me is like in like the worst traffic place in my town. Highly domesticated Pokemon. Ooh, I kind of want to... Oh, I had a Stoutland. I could put a Stoutland in here, but... Like I said, tee-hee-hee, the game freaking crashed on me. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, I mentioned earlier that I was doing a bunch of grinding in this game, right? And getting a bunch of these Pokemon to evolve for Pokédex and also to put Pokemon in the enclosures. And the emulator crashed. So... That was very awesome of it. Alright, strike sometime. Yeah, I don't find it bad at all. It's full of crap now. They're okay with getting rid of games. I don't think going to GameStop is like horrible, but like still, like I would rather be going somewhere else if I had the chance to. That's my thing. I kind of want. Oh, I could put a Honchkrow in there. I have a Dust Stone to just evolve it. Game guides. Oh, I love them too, Daybreak. I've started trying to collect a couple of them. I should have done it before. We have some of them in general that we've had for a while. I recently got a gaming magazine. I think it's Nintendo Power that featured Dragon Quest IX. There's such magazine. Everything is digital. Yeah. Hey, they just want you to read every article. You know what even sucks about reading articles online? Is like half the time you try to read an article online, it's like, hey, you want to subscribe to our like newsletter? I'm like, no, I just want to read this article I'm going to read one time in my life. Because it's like, I'm doing kind of like a little bit of background research on something right now. I'll talk about it later. I want to wait till more people's in here because I know Joey wanted to hear about it, and I kind of want him to be in here when I talk about it. But I've been researching something, and I wanted to read something on National Geographic, I think, because I was like, okay, yeah, they'll help me out because they're usually good about stuff like this. And it was like, hey pal, if you want to read more than one sentence, you gotta buy the subscription. And I was like, this is the only time I'm gonna go on your website, buddy. There is no reason for me to buy a subscription to something I'm going to look at once. And even if I did cave in and buy the subscription, I don't think I would see myself going to National Geographic on a daily or like a weekly basis to really warrant spending money on that. Like, I'm gonna be entirely honest with you. Stuff in GameStop is literally everywhere tenfold. It's not as pressing coming back. Dude, some other places, from what I understand, have it like decently better, but also decently worse. Remember posters, little trinkets when you bought games when you're younger. I still have a. You know what? I can show you guys. So I think I have the webcam set up. You're not gonna see my face, thank God. But where are you at? What did I should have just saved it in general? Yeah, okay. You can see my lovely Sailor Venus statue because Sailor Venus is my favorite. There's a couple other crap in the way. Sorry about that. I'm white. So this Giratina statue right here. That Giratina statue, I got that because that is in Japan, lol. That Giratina statue, I got that because that's what you got for pre-ordering Pokemon Platinum. And yeah, it kind of looks scuffed because I had it since when Platinum came out, which is God knows when. But yeah, I freaking love that Giratina statue because it's a really cool statue. And I think you also got a DS handbag, I want to say. Also, you can see my wig in the background, but it's flubbed up. Oh yeah, I got a Poliwhirl too. That was from a gacha machine. Some of those are from gacha little things. But yeah, I think you got a stylus, a little DS carrying, not like a little DS pouch that could hold 3 games in your DS, and then you got this little statue. And I freaking loved that because I was like, holy crap, this is cool. But now it's like, hey, you can pre-order the game and get like 500 in-game currency. It's like, I don't care about 500 in-game currency. Nobody cares about it. These are my favorite. I like all of them, but Venus is my favorite out of all of them. More zoo works. I kind of want to put in Reunculus, but I'm not sure which one I want to put, which habitat I want to put them in. I'm gonna try to level up this little pup. I'm trying to go to my PC, but I'm not doing it correctly. Terribly sorry about that. Oh, or do I want to get a Wordier? I have to figure out how to evolve him though. I'm gonna put you back so I can evolve someone else. I also do want Mamoswine for the ice environment, so I'm gonna evolve him. I just need to get him to learn Ancient Power. Who else? Who else do I want to put in the zoo? A Claydol would be pretty cool to put in the zoo. Not entirely sure where I would put him though. Trying to think who else I want to put in the zoo. I need a fire type for the volcanic area, but like the fire types I have, nothing against them. Ooh, I have a Canterupt. I want to put a Canterupt in there. Yes, please. Which one has, but they have Ray at the Shrine of Ecruteak City. I know Polished Crystal does that, and there's Polished Crystal and another one that does it, and I can't remember what the second one is, but I do know for a fact that Polished Crystal does. Because I remember in my script, mentioning it. 3 hours and I can't put it down. Polished Crystal is so much fun. His Tyrantrum Thursday. Yo, there's Joey. I was like, that's totally, yeah. I think it literally says Shrine Maiden Ray for her trainer name. So yeah. All right. He looks so scrunched. I love it though. The update should be really good. Is there an update coming out recently? Oh man. You're giving me more reasons to play the game. You need to stop this. I just got finished doing a freaking grass-only run in that game. I need to take a break from it, man. No, but, let's see, but they're actively working. Okay, so it's not coming out until a fat minute, but still, when it comes out, it comes out. Do I want a Cubchoo in the... Yeah, I kind of want a Cubchoo in there. Cubchoo's cute. Or, well, it'll be Beartic, because I kind of want it to be a Beartic when it evolves. Okay, so... since Joey's here, I wanted to wait till... well, more people are here. It's in their Discord. Like, I'm not gonna, like, lie. so I'm just gonna admit this. I am unabashedly a lurker for a lot of Discords. I kind of just sit in there, don't do much, and that's it. It's not even a fact of like, oh, I don't like talking to people. It's just a fact that I just like don't know what to like say or how to interact, I guess. Maybe that's just me being socially awkward or something like that, but still at the same time, I just don't say anything. I just kind of sit in the Discords because I'm in like a lot of Discords of the hacks that I played because I like reading stuff about it. And when, yes, an update does come out, I like looking at it. So how am I talking over 50 servers? Yeah, exactly. That too. Like, exactly, Daybreak. Because I'm like, half these servers that I'm joining have been there for a while. And, I'm just kind of like, what do I say? Ambrosia just had a big update. I still need to check out Ambrosia. So, luckily, if it did just have a big update, I can go. You can always message me. Oh. If I'm not busy, I will, Earth and Spirit. Don't you worry. Also, I can talk to you in the Discord itself, so I'm more than happy to do that, but sometimes I'm just busy. I'm either busy thinking or busy doing something else, whether it's playing a game or not. I might be playing Splatoon Raiders tonight. I don't know. The game, I played a little bit when I got it, and I had a lot of fun with it, so I'm kind of like, I want to play more. Say rev up those emulators because I'm ready for ROM hack. I'm still waiting for, I think also in the polished server, there is a small subsect, there's a subsect or channel for Pokemon Orange Island Walker because I believe it's being ported to the polished engine, so I've been looking at that to wait till it comes out. Close the app, then forget to check it like 2 days later. I feel that sometimes. Sometimes I just don't check Discord. Or like even like it's not even like a sense of me saying like I'm afraid to talk to people, but sometimes I just like see like someone say something to me and I just kind of don't say anything, not to like be rude, but just because like I kind of want to think of what I want to say. That could be very stupid, but I don't want to like say like, especially because sometimes a lot of people message me at night and I wake up at 4 in the morning. Yeah, I noticed that. I wake up at 4 in the morning and I don't want to respond to all the people who said something after I've gone to bed at that moment in time because I'm just going to say some globbity-gloop because I just woke up. Wait, 3 polish. Yes, I also saw that. So that's why I'm also waiting for to play Black and White 3. Won't reply for 2 days. Yeah, I've done that a couple of times, Anthony. By the way, did I say how are you, Anthony? It's good to see you. I'm so sorry if I didn't. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Same with you, Joey. I hope you are also doing well. It's good to see you. You can always be your gobbly-goopy self here. I try to. I like being silly. It's funny. Oh, so I did want to talk about something since a good amount of you guys are here. You did now, huh? I'm sorry I forget. I'm like answering questions, but at least I remember, so that's good. Smile. I did want to wait for you guys, a couple of you guys here. This isn't like an announcement, anything, by the way. This is just something that, I guess, like, I would like to mention. Hold on, let me talk about it. I hadn't checked in Discord Sunday, Monday, the Clubhouse. It really do be like that, Czar. It really do. So, there was a comment, right? There was a comment on my short that the Paradox short that I made the other day. And it was somebody saying, hey, why don't you make your own ROM hack? And I thought about it and I was like, yeah, I need more time in order to do so, right? And then I kind of just kept thinking about it, right? Just kept thinking about it. And it just, especially because I'm at work, I'm bored out of my mind, so all I have to do is think. So it's just spiraling in my brain till like Kingdom Come. Although that's how it gets you. Until finally, I kind of came up with an idea I was like actually pretty excited about. So recently, I've been very interested in reading about any Antarctic exploration. I recently finished a book called Endurance, which is about a bunch of guys who go out into the Antarctic, and their ship gets stranded, and they survive on the Antarctic for 500 days. All miraculously survive, by the way. And it's like like you read about their entire grueling adventure. It's kind of crazy. Okay, what was I saying? Bro is reading books. And now I'm looking into another story that has to do with another exploration to Antarctica that goes horribly wrong as well. So I kind of had the idea. I also read about in Antarctica, a lot of meteors land there. So I started putting pieces together in my head and connecting a lot of things. And remembered, megastones come from meteors. So I could do something with this. So what I thought about was making a Pokemon ROM hack, right? Where the story revolves around these explorations of people going to Antarctica, which would be called something different, and finding these meteors, which turns out has megastones in it, right? Of course, at first, people don't know what they are. They're very confused about it, and they don't know what power they possess. And the region itself wouldn't take place in Antarctica. It would take place in South Australia. Happy to help in any aspect. Hand follow everybody like Pikachu is in yellow. That'd be very cute. I'm not even gonna lie though, Earth and Spear. Of course, this is a very early draft, mind you. But basically, what I wanted the story to revolve around is so the region would be based off of like Victoria, South Australia, and what is the island under there? Tasmania. And then at the end, for the climax of it, you would go to Antarctica, basically, to look at these meteors. Because what I wanted to happen is the main plot would revolve around so the main plot would be, the beginning of the story would be a single explorer goes to Antarctica, finds a stone, has an inquiry about it, brings it back home to the region, the main region. Turns out it has megastones in it. It better have a mining game. I could probably see about adding that. It'd be fun. So the guy brings it back home, and then several years later, a bunch of more scientists goes over there to go check it out and see if they can find more megastones. An incident would happen where all their Pokemon that they bring with them go haywire, right? And causing a lot of the scientists to not return. Is there a Husky Pokemon? I was thinking about that because that would work perfectly. But also, if the main region is going to be Australia, I could also think about all, like, there's a couple Australian native Pokemon that are already in Pokemon, but also I could add in my own, like for an Echidna or something like that, and all that jazz. If Australia's next Pokemon, he did a good job on it. Yeah, exactly, because like I watched that and I was like, ooh, I would have to ask if I could borrow some of their ideas. I probably wouldn't specifically, but I still have my like own ideas for it. But as of right now, I haven't thought of like any new Pokemon itself. I've mostly just thought of story-wise things. There needs to be a grumpy tradie trainer class that smokes cigarettes. There's no very arcane fire ice type. I was thinking about a lot of regional variants for the Antarctic region. There was going to be a lot of them. But anyways, the rest of the story would be, so a giant group of scientists go over to the Antarctic. The Pokemon they bring with them go berserk because of the mega energy there. At this time, they don't know what mega stones are. They don't know what mega evolution is. They just know that these stones carry power. These meteorites carry power that can influence their Pokemon. And so the Pokemon attack the Pokemon go haywire, attack the scientists. Only a handful of them make it back home, including one who is missing an arm and is very scarred. He turns out to be the main antagonist because he wants to go back to Antarctica and utilize that energy for his own benefit. And of course, I'm kind of spoiling it, but at the same time, if I want to tell you about this, I kind of have to tell you the whole spiel. Basically, he wants to go back there and take advantage of the energy, and of course, at the climax of the story, you follow him to Antarctica or what the region, this specific game's Antarctica will be called, and you fight him there, and he uses Mega Evolution because he has found a way to utilize it, but you don't have Mega Evolution yourself. And at the very end, after you beat him and then beat the Elite Four, whatchamacallit, or however want the events to transpire, the post game would be you going back to Antarctica and traveling with him, the main antagonist, because he's turned over a new leaf because he's powerless, and actually being able to use Mega Evolution yourself. So I thought it was an interesting idea. I've kind of been dwelling on this. I want to start writing more stuff about it and everything. There's sort of Area Zero or something. Well, so I was reading more about Antarctica, right? It was cool. Love Australia. Lots of family that have been the most of it. I don't like spiders, though. I feel that. So I've been reading a lot about Antarctica, right? Including reading about these Antarctic expeditions. There is an active volcano in Antarctica. You need to channel your Discord just for this. See, I wanted to add it, but at the same time, I would like to, like, get more, like, flowing in my brain before I just, on a whim, put it in there. But it would be nice to do so. There is an active volcano on Antarctica, New Zealand as a DLC. And I was going to plan that to be the final area you go to in the post game, where you would find a specific Pokemon. Now, I haven't really thought up any new Pokemon yet. I've kind of had ideas about it, but I've also been thinking about just Pokemon in general. Oh, regular Pokemon in general. Excuse me. I'm talking. I didn't bring a water, did I? I am so cooked. I didn't bring a water with me. I'm going to be right back, guys, because I'm killing my throat. Don't wait up. Okay. I was killing my throat. Oh yeah, exactly, Earthen Sphere. Like I said, it is very early draft state, and I was mostly just thinking about the story. So, oh, and by the way, Joey, when I was talking about in the server how Risk of Rain OST was inspiring me to this, is because one of the songs, that song that I linked in the Risk of Rain OST, the song name is referenced in that Endurance book. So that's exactly why it kind of like inspired me for it. And plus, I can use the Antarctic region to be like a giant vast wasteland of just like complete like unknown that nobody's explored before, and that's why I wanted to be like, oh, these are unknown territories that nobody's touched. So they're very terrifying to be in, basically. What do you think about just making it your own game? See, the thing is, Daybreak, I've already thought about like my own game and stuff. One in particular that I can think of is called God Eye. I've thought about it for a bit. Of course, God Eye has turned into a map. Why do I have two Steams in my freaking desktop? Sorry, that just distracted me. The thing is, that has turned into like a giant epic on its own. So unfortunately, I don't think that would ever happen too soon. I've also been thinking about, and I'm going to be honest with you, I think about a lot of like ideas, and they kind of just fester in my mind and don't do too much, which sucks. But at the same time, I just enjoy thinking about ideas and stuff. I just need to put them on paper and like get a team or something, write them all down. I do write a lot of them. Like, there's a couple of them. I could probably show you guys. Hold on. Did I miss? I got so many Word docs. Fun fact, I actually missed the boat, got straight on one of the islands. Oh gosh. That's kind of scary. I don't think I would like that. I don't know if I have it a particular like good thing to like show you all, but could show you a couple of drawings, I guess, because I do a lot of drawing and like a lot of writing. Let me turn the, I guess, webcam back on. Where's my mouse? It's gonna be an interesting stream. It's just me showing off my goodies. So sorry, Giratina. You can't really see it. Okay, I'm killing Giratina. Killing this poor guy. I don't know if you can really see it. Like, I have a bunch of little drawings of these characters that I thought about making in this game. I hope you can hear me well. I'm like decently far from my mic. That was gonna be the main character. This is another character, which he's got a tree for his head. I'm very obsessed with drawing people in button-up in ties, by the way. I don't know if you guys didn't notice. I'm gonna just show you all these characters, but there's another little guy right here. He at least wears sometimes a freaking hoodie. This dude has electrical powers, if it wasn't obvious, and he's got little antlers. I think that was cute about it. This was probably one of my favorite designs I made. I'm a really big fan of this design. I really like it. I don't want to like the newspapers, but it's a little it's a little cryomancer, and he only has one arm, which is just the nub, though. He's missing the hand. There's more, but I don't want to. I could probably take pictures of them and post them on the Discord or something if I really wanted to. It's hard to see him on camera. No, yeah, I know. I was gonna do that, Joey. That's why I say I was like, this is probably the most, whatchamacallit? I can't think of the word. Not good, basically. No, caught employee but home midnight. Every start Galaxy. Absolutely worth it. Oh, that's cute. That's freaking awesome, though. His other arm froze off. I think I've made a backstory for him, but I think I've changed it like 3 or 4 times, so I can't remember exactly why he only has like one arm. That's just a nub. There's also, so I'm gonna be talking a lot, so I'm gonna be drinking this water a lot. So basically, I could tell you like the basic story of God Eye. So God Eye basically has to do with a transferring a power of God. So how a god transfer his power to the next in line, right? Because they have a lineage going on, and there's a reasoning behind it, but that I would have to go into so many detail, and I don't want to do that. Basically, what a god does in order to transfer his power to the next lineage is he takes one of his eyes out, which comes back because he's a god, so he regenerates it. He takes one of his eyes out and plants it into a child's eye socket. And what happens is as that child grows up, that eye basically, the body basically becomes used to the godlike power that the eye is producing. So therefore, the body adapts to becoming a god itself. And that's how they become the next god. Of course, you probably didn't see it too easily with Axel's drawings. Axel's wearing an eye patch the entire time because he doesn't want people to see his god eye, because then he'll be a main target to be killed, because some people, you know, the evil people, the villains of the game, of the series, don't like the god, so obviously they want to get rid of them. So obviously he hides it like that. The whole story will revolve around the main god gets kidnapped because the antagonist wants his eyes in order to become God himself. And of course, you end up doing a bunch of stuff and eventually saving him at the end of the day. And that's the base story. That is what the base story of God Eye would be. Unfortunately, God Eye has turned into a giant epic of several different parts. So, it is a lot to go through. Yo, what's up, Kyle? It's good to see you. But that would be my own game. It would be its own giant epic freaking RPG genre, I guess you would say. That has several bits and parts to it. That's why this little Pokemon ROM hack idea is something I kind of thought of would be really cool. Because it would be a smaller project, if anything. And I could easily just work on it. There's no gods in the Pokemon one, except, well, Arceus does still exist. Hold on. Ah, sorry. Phlegm is kicking my freaking throat in sideways. I've been weirdly stuffy, but that's probably because I keep getting hot and cold. Because, like, I drink and eat a lot of, well, I don't eat. I drink a lot of cold, like, water and stuff like that, so my inner body temperature gets cold. And then, of course, since it's hot, I get very hot. So I keep, like, constantly changing my inner temperature. Especially when I'm at work, I go on my lunch and I'm sitting there eating, like, something like, I don't know, something basic, like a Lunchable or something like that. And then I go off my lunch, and since I haven't been moving, my body has cooled down. And then when my body cools down, I get up and start moving, and I'm freaking freezing cold. Despite the fact that, of course, and also you have to understand that inside the place I work is cold itself because they want to keep the AC on. So I'm like, I want to go outside because I'm freezing. I feel like I'm like legitimately like a reptile because I can't keep my inner heat apparently regulated. Yes, I want to donate Stoutland. Oh, he has an item. 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 Probably shouldn't do that. Oh, he has a lucky egg. Yeah, that's probably an item I don't want him to. Red bearded reptile. I don't usually like growing facial. I have grown facial hair, trust me, but I don't like having facial hair like at all. I just don't like the way it looked. Like, I'll get it to like a decent sized stubble, and but then after that, I would just get annoyed at it, and I start hating it so much. So I usually don't like have facial hair at all. I try not to. If I were to make a game we called Dragon of the Outside, it'd be basically a plot of Shenmue, but where you kill La D at the end instead of waiting for the next game. Need some proof. I don't know how I can do that. There we go. Satori's hit 113 degrees. We are baking in Texas. It's like hitting 104 where I am, but that is nowhere near as bad as you, Octavian. Gosh, Louise, dude, I would hate that. I already don't like it here, so I would only assume I hate it over there. My family members in Texas and bruh. It is ridiculously stupid how bad it is. The flooding there. It's just, this heat is maddening. And like the thing is, like how the weather, like how I've seen like the weather work year by year. It gets like, it doesn't change in August. Like you have to wait until like late September until finally it goes like, hey, we'll finally get a little bit colder. Groudon, pull it up for real, for real. No, you are so right though. I'm drenched in sweat. Yeah, it's, ugh. You don't evolve, ding dong. Get out of my sight. I don't need to evolve a Morgan. I already have a oh, whatchamacallit? Where are you at? Where is he at? Don't tell me I released him. No, okay. I already have a Grimmsnarl. Is there like another forest like area? I kind of want to put Grimmsnarl in there. I think it'd be a cool addition. Work out my friend Garage, but then having you say, dude, these workouts have been so brutal. Oh my gosh, you are playing dangerous games, bro. I mean, hey, you're burning them calories, don't get me wrong, but oh my gosh, I'd be in miserable pain. I don't know, it's tire squats. Just respawning, bro, not lifting. I'd be like, I didn't do anything. I mean, you occasionally have to grab the weight from them, but other than that, yeah, that would be again, miserable. I would not be a fan of that, honestly. I can get rid of Mandibuzz, actually, since I have a Pick-a-Peck in my party. And throw Mandibuzz back in here. You evolve via Moonstone, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't care to put you in the zoo. I need to find more Pokemon I want to put in the zoo. But I just don't know who I have in my possession that I would like to put in there. I feel like, did I already put a Clodsire in there? I feel like I did. Well, I kind of want to put a Frostmoth in there, actually. Well, I already have Beartic going in there, so maybe not. Let's see about it. I'm gonna see if there's like some sort of extra force. I can't ever get Greninja's box right. Let me see it again. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Why has he got Aura, bro? I usually am not a big fan of Greninja, but he kind of has Aura in his little box right. I also like the little fire embers around Delphox's box right. I think that's cute. Yeah, he kind of has Aura. Posed up in the PC. Bro is posted up no matter what. Okay, let me check in the other one. Hate drawing box right, so I heard these are insanely talented. Yeah, because you're working with so little space. It's kind of crazy. Okay, I did put Clodsire in one. Is this an only one person exhibit? Okay, no, you can put 2 in there. What would be good in here? Mangrove swamp, so many flooded areas. Species really on water. Amphibians, which rely heavily on water, are found here. Water type Pokemon. I do like amphibians, so I have to see who I want to put in there. Clear avian encounter. Allowing close contact with these species to help visitors connect with wildlife. Bird Pokemon found roaming. Okay. I kind of want to put a toucan in here. So when I get toucan, I'll throw him in there. Or should I put him in the jungle? Oh my gosh, actually. Wanted to catch a stream time. It's my daughter's birthday. Not sure if you're going to attempt to fight me again. We kill if you do. Wish you fit. It took me 8 attempts. I may try it again. Missing no. Also, you have a wonderful rest of your night then. I hope you have a great time for your daughter's birthday. I'll let you know what happens. I'll let you know in the Discord what happens. They're 16 by 16. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that is little to no space. John, stop talking about John Rod, man. John Rod is so crazy, though. No promises. Maybe you get paired up, help you with your game. Get some Gen 2 vibes. No promises. I'm not gonna beg people to help me with my game. I know they're probably busy on their own rights, especially, yeah, Citrus says no promises. Again, even at that, again, this idea won't come into fruition for like a fat minute, if anything. But if I were to like start cooking it, then I will probably say something, and if people do want to help, they can, but I'm not gonna sit there and be like, please help me, please. No, it was a ROM hack idea I had, C-Tree. I was explaining that I've been obsessed reading about Antarctic expeditions. And I found out that apparently in Antarctica, there's a lot of meteorites there. So I had the idea, because I read about, what is it, the Austro-Asian, it's like the Austrian-Asian or something like that, Antarctic expedition. And on that expedition one group had a horribly wrong thing happen to them. According into that exploration, they also found the first meteorite there. And I thought to myself, I was like, hold on a second. Mega Stones come from meteorites, technically. And, yeah, the thing. I could make a Pokemon based off the thing in there. That would be pretty interesting. Like another alien Pokemon. That'd be kind of scary. But I thought of the idea of the scientists going up there. So they find the first scientist that goes up there finds the meteorite, brings it back home. It gets, looked at and they go, holy crap, this has cool powers for the Pokemon. Because at this time, it would be like where no one knows what Mega Evolution is. And then a couple more Deoxys boss battle in the Antarctic. Origins of Ditto. And then they would probably go back and another group of scientists would go back. I hope you perfect place to make Deoxys improperly neutral at 110 across the board. That is true. You are correct about that, C-Tree. I could obviously add them in as well. But I was thinking about these scientists. So after the first excursion, they find a meteorite. They discovered that it has unique properties on Pokemon, which would be quote unquote Mega Stones. And another group of scientists go back there, right? And a horrible event happens where a lot of the Pokemon go berserk and eventually kill some of the scientists, and a decent amount of them escape. It would be. I don't want to make it edgy, but I do want to make it have more mature themes. And then there's a small group that come back. A small group of scientists come back, basically. And some of them are like, hey, we shouldn't go back there. It's dangerous. While a couple of them are like, hey, we need to go back there and discover this. While there is one who was severely injured but still got out alive. Is like, which would be the main antagonist. He's like, I want to use this power for my own. I want to exploit it. Blah, 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 this. And at the end, at the climax of the antagonist fight, he would have a Mega Evolution, but you don't. So you would have to actually fight him while he has a Mega Evolution. And I think that would be pretty interesting. And then I would have it to where the post-game would basically make it to where you get to go back to Antarctica and meet the main antagonist. And of course, he's like depressed and down in the dumps because like, I couldn't even beat you with the Mega Evolution. I couldn't even beat you with the power I had. But he joins you and you actually get to use Mega Evolution on your own and go deeper into the Antarctic region and find out more about what is happening there. Which would go into there's a volcano in Antarctica, and I would like say I would use that as the final place you would be at. Man, that sounds fire AF. I don't know, because I got really obsessed with reading about these Antarctic explorations, and I got so inspired by them, I thought about it. Using a Mewtwo if you had the opportunity to catch one. Listen, you had to show your inspiration on your sleeves, and that's one of them, C3. I don't really care for overhand on your set, but I do something Gen 3 does get a stat line cast form and also get better stats when transform. That wouldn't be too bad. I think Mewtwo deserves not Mewtwo. Deoxys deserves more in his base Gen 3 appearance because getting him in Gen 3 was weird because it'd be like, oh, you would get this certain form if you played this game and blah, 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 this. And it would be like, what the heck? No! Kind of like Ordeal. So I would like to do that with normal Deoxys. I think that'd be pretty cool. Trying to think who else I want in this zoo, man. I need another fire type, but I'm trying to think of who. Ooh, what if I get a wish cast for the swamp? I don't know if I did that last time, but I think that'd be an interesting addition. I have Tropius in the jungle. Tropius is in the jungle. Yeah, he's right here. Should be around here. Yeah, there's Tropius. He's in the jungle. Work. Oh, no, it's a forest. Why did I put him in the forest and not in the jungle? Am I stupid? Hold on. Is there a jungle? I should have put him in the... Oh, my gosh! I could put one of the... Yeah, I should have put him in here. Oh, I kind of want to put... If I get a Primeape, I can put Primeape in here. And then I kind of want to put Toucan in here. So Toucan and Primeape can go here. Which would be interesting because it's not a grass type. Or I could put a Victory Bell in there too. Victory Bell wouldn't be a bad decision to put in a rainforest. That's not the right thing I wanted to do. But I did already put Tropius in there. So he does exist. What am I doing, dude? I'm so scattered brain today. Okay, well, I have to pass through all these boys again. Boys and girls. What's up, ADM? Hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. I do like Annihilate, but evolving him is a bit annoying, so I thought about just doing Primate. And plus, if I did Annihilate, I would put him in a different environment. I'd probably put him in like the actual like ghost environment instead. Could get a Chandelier, but it takes forever to evolve freaking Litwick. Gosh, freaking Gen 5 evolutions, I swear to goodness, man. They're on a different spectrum. There was something different in the water when that game came out. Why is there there's 2 different spots for Pyroar, but those are forms. Interesting. Let's just stage matter. I can imagine making the Joe be more fun. You know what? You are so right, C-Tree. I do have a Mankey. I was only so the only reason I was thinking about Primate is because of the Southern Islands cards. The Southern Island card has a Primate in it. So that's the only reason I was thinking that. I think Mankey would fit better though now that you say it. The first 2 evolutions. Base set Mankey. Oh, where he's hanging on the tree. Yeah, I got you. Hey, Meta, can we get him out? Yeah, it's either base set or jungle. Hold on, let me see. Mankey. I can't spell Mankey. Mankey card. Wow, I literally can't spell today. Like, I spelled them correctly, but I put a fat space in it. Okay, Mankey card. No, it's jungle set. Yeah, it's jungle set that you're talking about. Panseer going crazy. I could use one of the... Yeah, there's also another card where he's hanging in the jungle. I could probably do that. There is a lot of cards that should Mankey in a jungle, so I might just put him in there. It works. I'm not against it. This one is cute. He's like in a little freaking... There's a little rainbow behind him. He's eating berries. That's so cute. $8. It is an e-reader card. That makes sense. I'll throw Mankey in there. I think Mankey will work. Where are you at? Okay, I can put 3 in there. I might put a Victory Bell in there. So... I'm gonna go catch a Bellsprout. And then all we have to do is evolve in the Weeping Bell and just instantly, and then we instantly Leaf Stone it. Because I did get a good amount of Leaf Stones. I just gotta find the boy. Where are you at, my friend? I feel like I passed it. I feel like I passed him. Where in the Tutankhamun are you? I 100% passed him. There's no way a Bellsprout is this far in the decks, right? I probably passed him. Sorry if this is very photosensitive to you guys. But yes, I did work on it. What are you talking about? Oh yeah, I did do that. Is Victory Bell really that deep into the decks? Interesting. I guess he is. I guess they are, huh? I swear if it says I've already caught a Bellsprout and I'm wasting my time just looking in here, I'm gonna feel very dumb. Where are you, mister? Oh my St. Helens. Where is the guy? Did I pass him again? There's no way, right? There you are. Holy mackerel. Okay, yeah, fairly early. I can just go catch them there. Taught the dev how to arrange music, insert with Sappy, and they credit me. Okay. You'll catch them right over here. Hey, that's cool, Joey. That's awesome to hear. I wait their arrival. Did I go on the wrong route? Or are they a nighttime guy? Let me check in here. Okay, let me check in the area below this. It might be here. I might have looked at it incorrectly. Huh. I do really like that windmill as well, Joey. Big fan of it. I think it might be a nighttime, because that makes sense. Bellsprout is more of a nighttime dude. Okay, yeah, it might be. I'm going to go back up and try that. And if it's not in that route, then I'm going to assume it's a nighttime only. Yeah, okay, we're going to wait till night then, I guess. Sleep till night. Yeah, I would say I hit the wrong one. I would say that windmill is very cool. Very big fan of it. Especially it just moving the entire time. It's kind of crazy. I was very reasonably like blown back by it when I first like played this hack, and I was like, holy crap, that's actually really cool. Like Earthen Spear suggested, by the way, I may put in a new channel regarding that like hack idea. I don't know if I'll do it tonight or some other time. Where are you? Did I just forget where you were? I swear to the heavens, Okay, Meta, whatever, dude. We'll just be stupid today. Come out! Huh. Interesting. Said he could be found in this town. I didn't see him at day, did you? Am I just not smart? There you are. I probably should get near grass. That would help. Like, a lot. Ugh. Unless it's him? No, it's a Paris. Paris is pretty cool, too. I thought about putting a Parasect in there. Somewhere. But I don't know where. Alright, well, because I technically worked on it. It would be fair to at least check it out. Oh my gosh, I've been missing out on Shadow Ball. Then again, I don't think any of my Pokemon could have learned it. What is that? Oh, it's Scentiscorch. It just looked weird from the front. Front-facing Scentiscorch. Well, that's not Scentiscorch. It's, I forgot what it's called. The pre-ev. Oh, so, recently, my friend and I, we went and watched, The Odyssey. Right? We watched that Odyssey movie. I could safely say that movie was good, but it wasn't the best movie I've ever seen. For start, it's been a minute since I read the actual Odyssey, so I'm kind of foggy on what happens during it. Like, I know a lot of the main events that occur. Fun fact, I did tell them this. When I was in, I want to say like 8th grade, we were doing projects on the Odyssey, and my project was I wrote a script. I wrote a script for the Odyssey. Unfortunately, nobody else wanted to read it with me, so it kind of just didn't really go anywhere. Funny enough. It sucks, but it's whatever. Nyx and her friend go to the Yggdrasil lever in the actual Odyssey. Yeah, there was a couple of things I remember that didn't happen in the movie. So, like, I don't hate to be that person who's like, wow, it's not true to the source material. But at the same time, like, there are some major points that felt like, yes, it should be here that weren't there. Despite it being a 3-hour movie. Also, this isn't spoilers. I don't want to try to spoil it for you guys if anyone does want to still watch it. I hate the way the story is presented. Because the way the story is presented is through the whole hosh-kaposh of, like, flashbacks. Because it starts... So, like, the movie technically starts with... like Odysseus' son doing a bunch of stuff, but then you go back to Odysseus as a very old man, and he is being trapped by Calypso, of course, because that does happen in the Odyssey. But then Calypso's like, hey, you should remember who you are. And then you get flashbacks of like everything that happened in the Odyssey before the moment he gets to Calypso's island. Which I just don't like that at all. I think if you're gonna tell a story like the Odyssey, just tell the freaking Odyssey, dude. The story is already magnificent in its own self. Like, it's a very big epic. You don't need to go sit there and tell me it like it's a flashback, dude. Just tell me the freaking story of the Odyssey. But that was like my only like major complaint about the story itself. Everything else was fine. There was a couple times where Matt Damon plays Odysseus, by the way. His acting was a little bit like mid. Okay, he did 10. Yeah, that is true. ADM only can help himself. It's just like a whatever kind of thing, but at the same time, it's like, why did you structure it like that? Because it just feels odd. And there's like another part, because you guys probably know, it starts with, the whole Odyssey starts with, the whole Trojan horse shindig, the fall of Troy. They keep flashing back to the fight in Troy, and I'm like, why are we doing this? Who cares? There's a reason why they do it, but at the same time, it's still just annoying to constantly see it like get, like, you just it's like getting jump scared by the scene that happens over and over again. Like, dude, we get it. Stop showing us a stinking scene. But yeah, Matt Damon also did like kind of mid acting, I won't lie. Like, some of his acting was a bit weird. There's like a part where of like he should have like put more emotion into it. Like, I get that Odysseus is kind of supposed to be a stoic character, but like there's points where it like doesn't seem like he should be that way, where he is. Like the acting of Matt Damon just doesn't really sell it. Like, he like undersells it a lot. Other than that, I thought the movie was fine. I mean, it is a 3-hour movie, so what can you do? I didn't really watch Avengers. I didn't watch Infinity War, but I did watch Endgame. I can fully say, maybe it might be a dopamine thing. Maybe it might be impatience. Maybe it might be how short form a lot of the content we consume is. But like 3-hour movies feel like, I don't know. At like hour 2, I stopped being like entertained, I guess I would say. I start getting impatient after hour 2. This is not to say that the movies are bad. The movies are fine. It's just, I don't know. 3 hours movies just, I just kind of get antsy. It might, again, like it might be several reasons. Might be just a me thing, but 3-hour movies are sometimes a slog. Look at you. Hey, yo, what's up, Megataro? That's cute, though. I hope you're doing well, by the way. Well, thank you. 3 hours, yeah, it just feels like a slog. Like, I get you're trying to add in so much into the movie for people to enjoy. Like, dude, I'm like sitting there, I'm like conked out of my mind by hour 2. I'm like, dude, I am over it. Also, your ham sona is very cute, Omega Taro. I think I maybe already said that, but I will say it again. It is very cute. Oh, there's my leaf stone. I have 5 of them. What the heck? That water is good water, man. I can tell you, dude, when you've been sweating all day, drinking water is so freaking good. Dude, like, oh my gosh, drinking water. You would think water is the freaking nectar of the gods. How good it tastes after like being hot all day long. I was very underappreciative of water when I was younger. I was like, ew, water. Why would I drink that when I can just drink soda pop? No, dude. Water. Water is a freaking goat. Do not undersell the power of water, bro. For real, for real. Alright, I'm never I didn't mean to like talk like that. Yo, water is where it's at, brother. You would not understand unless you had the water. I'm trying to think of who else I want to add to the zoo. I kind of want to get a Vibrava or a Flygon. Can I get a Flygon in there? But I'm not too sure. I do need a bird for the bird environment, but I don't know what bird I'm going to use. I technically could get a Braviary, but like again, Braviary is up there with the with Gen 5 Pokemon that take 5 years to freaking evolve. I honestly think Giraffe Ridge already has Twin Beam, so I could just evolve it and call it a day. What about an Aggron? I could put an Aggron in the zoo. I think that'd be cute. But I already have a Steel type in that Steel type area, so I don't know. I still need a freaking Fire type. You know what? I might put a Ponyta in the Fire type enclosure as a reference to the Ponytas in Pokemon Snap Volcano. I actually might just do that. I'm going to do that, actually. I think that would be pretty cool. I'm not even gonna lie. Reference, we are so back. Banger reference. So the other day, oh, also, no, actually, speaking of which, that same friend I went to see the Odyssey with, apparently they're doing a End of Evangelion. They're like replaying the movie in theaters. And when I went to, I happened to go to the work they work at. Like, I didn't actually plan it at all. I just happened to walk in there. And they're like, hey, they're playing End of Evangelion over at that theater tonight. Do you want to come with me? And I was like, I stream tonight, though. and they're like, oh, I was like, but you could just not. And I was like, I'm not gonna do that though. Like, yeah, like it would be nice to see it in theaters. It'd be pretty cool. But at the same time, I was like, I kind of made a promise to people that it would stream, especially because I didn't stream Tuesday, and I felt bad about that. But it's one night only. Yeah, it would be cool. I'm more or less mad about. Apparently, they played. He was for real life. Hey, no problem, Joey Z. The one thing I'm mad about missing in theaters is apparently they played Mob Psycho, like a couple of Mob Psycho episodes in theater for its anniversary, and I missed that, and I'm mad because I freaking love Mob Psycho 100. It's such an amazing anime. And manga series as well, but still, I was mad that I missed out on it. Because I would have freaking gone to watch it no matter what. I would just feel like, yeah, sure, I would like to hang out with my friend and go to the movies with them, but like, I would feel like a jerk for just being like, literally like the day of, hey guys, I'm actually not streaming. I'm gonna go watch a movie with somebody. And I'd be like, dude, that's just, first of all, that's stupid to your audience. Second of all, go eat dirt. It actually showed cool stuff. Shut down a couple months ago. Aw, that sucks. Yeah, occasionally we get some bangers, but half the time I don't get to hear about these bangers until after they've been said and done, which sucks. The new Chainsaw Man arc is a season, not a movie again. Oh yeah, because they did the Rize arc as a freaking movie. They should do something like what JJK did, because JJK, when it released when its new season was coming out, they did show it in the theaters, but they showed like the ending of one arc that led into the next arc, and they showed 2 episodes from the new season. They should do something like that again instead of making it a whole movie. Well, I'm not discounting I'm not discrediting the movie itself, because it is a very good-looking movie and it was great. I wish they would do something like what JJK did, because that would be very nice, especially because not everybody can go watch a movie. Especially because more people binge anime than actually just watch it as a movie, so. Okay, very nice. Sorry, most of the stream is just me leveling, evolving stuff, but I do want to fill up the zoo. It's just hard to figure out who I want to put in there because there's so many good choices. Boom to the boom, boom to the boom. Ferrorig is an interesting Pokemon. I don't hate it, but it's always been interesting to me. Like, bro just got rid of its tail so it could eat it. Okay. I gotta look up how Stantler evolves in this game. Hold on. Oh, I gotta use a certain move. I gotta spam a certain move a bunch of times. Okay. Alright then. I guess I will do that. I gotta spam that move I learned recently a bunch of times, so that's what I'll do. If that's what I gotta do, then I'm gonna do it. Trevor evolves into a hostage situation. I'm trapped! Help me! You know, I might just catch that Braviary right there instead of having to hope to your goodness to evolve a freaking Rufflet, because it's a lot easier doing that. I'm tempted to speed this up. I'm just gonna speed it up real quick. We're just gonna spam this. Okay, well, we died. I freaking love my tail is starting to eat me. Help! I freaking love this Tyrantrum Mega Evolution. I'm a big fan of it. I'll have to show it to you guys. Oh, I can show it to you guys full. Why did you not die? I'm genuinely surprised it didn't die. Here, well, now I can show it to you. Bro turns into an Arctic dinosaur. I freaking love it. And he gets fluffy. He becomes an actual freaking wall. Like a physical wall. Except fire hurts. That's okay. I actually really love this design. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I thoroughly enjoy it. And I love the idea that it turns into Ice Dragon. Okay. You gotta go, buddy. I need to see what Auroras's Mega Evolution is, because Aurora's got one too. I'm very interested to see a lot of the new Mega Evolutions as this game adds in. I've seen a good amount of them, but not all of them like I should. I don't want to max revive on it at the same time. Okay, there's my regular vibes. Fluffy chicken dinosaur. I mean, he already has a little bit of fur on him anyway, so it kind of makes sense for it to grow like even more. I don't know, like I said, I really like it. It's an amazing design. I think the first time I saw it when I first played this game, I didn't care for it too much, but now I think it's really cool. He's got a little bit of fuzz on him, a little bit of fur. Okay, we're just gonna catch this Braviary real quick. I'm just gonna use a quick ball on it. I might put this in the bird enclosure. I'm not too sure if I want to or not. Cool. Because I know I'm gonna put toucan in the jungle, in the rainforest, because that makes sense because it's a toucan. It's a toucan. And I can't think of any other bird Pokemon I want to put in there. Or, yeah, in that bird environment. Okay, I'm actually going to deposit some Pokemon in the zoo real quick while I'm here. So I can get more Pokemon out into my party to level up and evolve. And plus, since I caught the Braviary, I can show that lady at the Dex entry of it. And she could be, oh, wow, thanks. Oh, thank you. Nice. Okay, let me put... Who do I got on my team right now? Rapidash. I'll put Rapidash in there. In the volcano area, for the funny reference. This game a little more zoomed out than Pokemon games usually are. Because of the aspect ratio, most likely that's possible. I'm pretty sure it is a bit zoomed out, but I don't think by too much. Okay. There's Rapidash. Nice, lovely. I'm digging it. I kind of want to put Farigiraf somewhere, but I don't know where. That's mountains, right? It's not like a savanna. I don't know if there is like a savanna. Is there? Oh, no, it is really good. It helps it a lot. But then again, there's already a Girafarig, and it would kind of be stupid to put a Farigiraf and a Girafarig in the same stinking zoo. Although I didn't put that Girafarig there, that stays in there. Okay, I've already put those guys in there. I need one more in this one. What is this area called? Wetlands. Must put your circular bogs, soil erosion, floods, regular human, water poison, and grass types. A lot of very slimy Pokemon. Okay. I do want to put you in the specific area you can go in. I do want to put you also in the very specific area you can go in. So we'll get rid of you guys real quick. I kind of want to put a Muck in the wetlands because I like Muck a lot. He's probably one of my favorite Pokemon, but I'm not sure. Like I said, there's so many good Pokemon you can put in the zoo, and that's the best part about it. We'll put you in there, my good friend. And then lastly, we'll put a we'll put the toucan in there. Some Muck usually show up more urban. You are so correct about that sea tree because he's pollution. I could try to put him in there. I might do that. I don't know if I can put him in the urban environment. We'll see if I can, if I get a muck. And if not, I might just put him in the other one. Which one is it? It's this one. I can put 2 birds in there. Well, I'll put Braviary first. I kind of want to put a first stage evolution bird in there as kind of a foil to him. Which one is this one? Heptofauna, jungle, player's canopy. Ooh, I could put my Arbok in here. I think Arbok would be perfect for the jungle. There is a card of literally Arbok in a jungle about to kill a 2 cannon. I'm gonna put Arbok in here. I think I might have done this in my... Oh, I can put 2 in there? Okay, so we'll put Arbok as 1. I think I might have done this in my last playthrough, but like Arbok is just that cool. Higher fast than RSE. That is true. We'll just have to see what place I decide to put him in, C-Tree. But I do want... American voices are horrendous. Oh, sorry, I guess. My fault for being born here. I don't know what you want me to do, but I hope you're doing well. Okay. Bro walked in. American voices are horrendous. Okay. I don't know how you can change it. I'll figure it out when I figure it out. I'll get back to you. Don't worry. Okay. I still want that muck. You male ASMR and left. I mean, it's whatever. It's an interesting thing to do. Hey, I mean, it's an expression of free will. I'm not gonna get onto him for that. Oh, this Grimer's higher level. Let me train actually this one. It's kind of like that one guy who came in our the stream. I was playing Smash Brothers with Kyle, and they were like, "You guys suck," and it's like, dude, none of us said we were actually good at the game. We're just playing the game and having fun. See that most voices in general. I'll concede. General. I mean, to be fair, I don't think I'd really get annoyed unless someone was literally like purposely like making an annoying tone and everything. I don't think you would really say like someone's voices are horrendous or anything, but it's whatever. I just don't know who else to get, man. There's so many good choices. I did say I wanted a baby bird in contrast to Braviary, but I don't know what bird Pokemon I want. Do I even have a good one? We gotta hack the Rainbet mainframe. If you know, you know. This is a bird technically, but I like Esperada's design better than freaking Felittle. So I'd much rather evolve it, if anything. Let me check back in the Pokédex. I'll be honest, after they said that, I was literally about to put on a heavy accent just for the fun of it, but I was like, no, I probably shouldn't do that. A part of me really wanted to, though. It's like, no, that's not right. I shouldn't do that. Oh, my bad. Let me fix it. Puts on completely different accent. Australian meta for the rest of the stream. Just have a Cockney accent the entire time. Damn bloke, I hate bloody Americans too. Why, mate? I'm getting real sick and tired of these stupid American voices, man. I gotta stop it. Stupid crap like that. freaking horrendous. Oh, I gotta go to the store. Who talks like that, mate? I mean, who really talks like that? That's freaking crazy that you people talk like that. I'm going to the store. I'm going to the store. Oh man, I gotta go to Walmart, Costco. Who talk? Oh my gosh, dude, that's straight crazy, mate. Drop bears while you're out in the bush. I think Ice Stone is in this game, so I could get a Crabominable, because I really like Crabominable. Ooh, I could get a Corsola. Need to get a test game, mate. That's a brilliant combination of American Southerner. I'm trying. So many good choices. Do I have a Aramara? No, I don't. Okay, I need to get one. I think I have the fossil for it, so I just have to get the fossil out. I do need more water Pokemon, so I could go fishing for those. Because I still have a lot of like water places I can fill up. Has the Vegemite. I do want a Salazzle. If I get a Salazzle, I could probably use that for that. There's a specific environment that it asks for a reptile, so I might do that. Let me continue to try to get Stantler to evolve, because I kind of want a Weirdeer. I think that'd be awesome. So let's do that. Let's do that next. What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? I'm saying what? Okay. Sorry about that. I needed to check something. What's up, Alex Joseph? It's good to see you. On my spare time, I've actually been playing a good amount of different games, and I mean, obviously, I've gotten slightly back into Dragon Quest 9. I mean, I've never really left it, but there was a bit where I didn't like actually do too much into it, but now I've gotten back into like spending a good majority of my time on it. So I've been doing that a bit. Okay, I'm just gonna speed up through this jazz. Okay, cool. He died. So Mete. Maita. I've been trying to get it. Oops, sorry, hit my mic. I've been trying to get back at a knock of those legacy bosses. They're still very annoying at the level they're at right now. It is crazy how much garbage you have to do to fight these guys. It's like gotten to a point where like I even grinded out levels, like not levels, I grinded out Seeds of Life to get my HP up so I could actually do like, so I could survive. And some of these freaking legacy bosses still just like, they like still two-shot me. It's entirely crazy that how much damage they freaking do. Okay, Stantler, I need you to like not die. Can we not fight a Magnemite again, please? They're just casual Aerodactyls out here. No, you resist. Okay, well, I don't want you to blow up again, so I guess I'll swap. Did I use enough time? Because he should evolve now, right? Yeah. No, I haven't used it enough times. I do want to catch this guy, so we're just going to quick ball him. Nice. Very nice. I've also been playing a little bit of... I did play the new Star Fox when it first came out. I'm getting back into it because I never beat all the challenges. Those challenges are still stupid, dumb hard. It's like some of those challenges like, hey, yeah, just don't like take any damage and like defeat 5 opponents. Like, oh yeah, Let me just freaking do that. It's not even 5 opponents. It's like get like 40 hits and not take any damage. Or I think it's like probably even harder than that. I don't know. I have to re-look at it, but it's still something stupid crazy. You died? Man, Stantler sucks. I'm just kidding. Man, Stantler sucks. But yeah, I've also been going back and playing a couple of the platformers I haven't played in a fat minute. There's a bunch of platformers I have on my Steam that I just haven't touched in like a while. One of them is Demon Turf. I need to go back and play more of that because I really did enjoy the game, but I just played like the first like world and just never went back. Just out of because, if I'm being entirely honest, sometimes I'm like that. Like, I don't know if you've ever gotten to the point, like I probably complained about this or like talked about this in the past, but I don't know if any other you guys have also gotten to the point to where it's like you play something and it's just like can I fight you? You play something and like in the middle of it you just stop playing it, like not because like you hate it or it's just out of boredom of it, you don't like it, it's just because you just don't get back to it. It also could be the simple fact that like you get distracted by another game and so that therefore you don't get back to it. How are you still alive? Okay. Been meaning to play. I need to play Hat in Time by myself because I played it with a friend. So technically I did play it, but we did co-op, which was fun. But I would like to play it by myself. I should have bought it when it was on sale. Okay, cool. Stantler is evolving. Very nice. I've been meaning to get back in platformers. I kind of want to. I know it's very like simple and like a lot of people have already done it. I kind of been wanting to play like the 3D Mario games again. I don't know if I'll play it on stream, but I do need to go back and play them. I haven't played them in a fat minute. I will say, while maybe it might be controversial to some people, my favorite is Sunshine. Out of the 3D Marios, from what I remember, my favorite is Mario Sunshine. I'm a big fan of the environment of that game, the music of the game. I like the mechanics of it. I understand why people maybe not like it, but like I don't get people like, I'm sorry, like this is just me. If you want to call me a loser, an idiot for having this opinion, that's fine by me. Everyone can have their own opinion. I don't get people who say Mario 64 is better than Sunshine. Like I don't understand that thought. Like clearly, like it's not even a perspective of like, oh, Sunshine came after 64, therefore it's a better game. Like, look, it's a loser and an idiot. Freaking, because like Sunshine just feels a lot. I mean, obviously it feels a lot better because it came out later, but like I just don't care for 64 at all. Like it's fun, but like I just don't care for it. I just feel bored when I play Mario 64. Like I get halfway through. I think by the time I get to the third section of the game, I'm just over it. What? Shine 64 because personal nostalgia. I don't like, for me, I don't think it's nostalgia either because I played both of them when I was kids. It's just I personally like 64 more in general. Or not 64. I personally like Sunshine more. Wow, man, I tongue-tied myself so hard. I personally like Sunshine just more in general, just because I like the vibes from that game. Okay, I can't put any more in there. Kabaraja, the information about each Pokemon. Can I put Werdeer in here? Because he does climb up mountains. Oh, yes, I can. I'm going to put him in here. I do want to put a Werdeer in here. Goodbye. He just disappears from behind me. Goodbye, child. I mean, it could obviously be because I'm biased or maybe, but like, I don't know. I just like Sunshine a lot better than 64. I just don't care for 64 as much. You promise action platformer. Yeah, I just need to play more platformers. I mean, since I got back into the RPG scene, I just stopped playing platformers, and I need to play more of them. I've been always very interested in, what is it? I don't know I think they're called running guns. I don't know the exact genre they're called, but you know, like what Ultra Kill is, and all that jazz. I've been interested in that. I played, there was a game called like Captain Wayne or something like that, and I played a bit of it. I played the demo of it, and I liked it. So I kind of want to play more games. Like they're like Doom-like running guns, kind of like they're like faster-paced Doom games, I guess you would call them. Time to play Wario Land. Wario Land is really fun. I would like to play the quadrilogy of that again. I think that'd be entertaining. Doom Eternal time. I do need to play Doom Eternal. It does look like a very fun game. Okay, can I fish for a Corsola? Let me try that. Oh, you know what I never showed off? I never showed off the fishing minigame. I also don't have the good rod. I kind of don't want to. Let me see where you get. I'll probably go on sale next month. If it does, I'm copying it then. Wario World #1. Just before getting the Satyrs layer, we go all the way up instead of turning. There's a staircase, find an athlete, fishing guru, and you give you a good rod. Oh, my indicators are good enough. Didn't Doom get DLC? I think Doom Eternal does have a DLC. Oh, no, not Doom Eternal. Yeah, Dark Ages. You're correct. Thank you. I was like, there was a Doom that got a DLC. Is this for the later? No, this is not where the layer of Satyr is. Where's the layer of layer of Satyr? Or is it here? Let me check the map. Layer of Satyr. Isn't that where? I forgot what that was. QuakeCon is August 6th. There'll definitely be a sale then. Okay, cool. Unless there is, hold on, let me see. Is this up here, the layer of Satyr? I know Quake had its own con. Now you do. That just didn't tell me what it was. I thought it would tell me when I went in. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I need to go in here. Okay, yeah, blah, blah, blah. I didn't, I mean, I guess the only reason why I wouldn't know about it is because I never followed the games itself, so that's my excuse. Is it a good excuse? Not really, but it's my excuse. Do I not have any repels? Am I just goofy like that? I am goofy like that. That's how goated Quake 2 was. Before going, if you go all the way up instead of turning left, there's a staircase. You find an athlete fishing. It's like the third. Oh my gosh. Yeah. There's got to be somewhere. Is it deep in there? No, I think it's not in here. To get the good rod, hold on. Yeah, all the way up instead of turning left. Okay, so I should have gone up. Oh, it's this guy over here where I found my Urple Nurple. There should be a fishing guy here. Yeah, okay. There we go. That's all I needed. Cool. I could catch Groudon. I did get another Master Ball from fighting the whatchamacallit trainer, so I have another one. So I could go catch Groudon if I really wanted to. Probably not my major thing I want to do right now, I'm going to be honest with you. But that'd be cool. How's everyone doing? What's up, Hyper Dragons? It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. Where was Corsola at? I just forgot. I think I went here. Yeah, okay. I can tell by the music. As soon as I heard the music, oh, yep, this is where I was. Booda booda boom boom boom. Don't worry, it's not the freaking... Yeah, you gotta keep your bar on the Pokemon. It's pretty fun, actually. Okay, what's a Psyduck? I don't need you. At the first, I have no idea why, but I need to restart and play start to finish. How's your team looking? Hyper Dragons, I have already beaten the game, basically. I'm just doing the post-game zoo stuff, so I'm catching just a bunch of random Pokemon. If you want to look at my actual team, here, hold on, let me open the box. I currently don't have my main team on me because I'm just doing a bunch of random catching. If I have a fishing background, a desert scene. It's probably trying to be the beach shore sea tree. So I had this Tentacruel, this Probopass, this Chestnut, Dracovish, Flareon, and Mawile. That was my main team, Hyper Dragons. This is the one I beat the league with and did all everything, basically. But yeah, right now I'm just catching a bunch of Pokemon. I don't need you, dude. Get off my freaking line. Yeah, it's very fun. I do like this little fishing minigame. I don't need you either. Get off my line. That is correct, Zara Octavian. I did have somebody tell me that this was the Stardew Valley fishing minigame in my initial review when I talked about it and praised it because OG Gen 3 fishing is dog water. Like Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald sucks because you're standing on the sand. Yeah. That was... Oh, that was you? Okay. Yeah, OG RSC fishing is... awful and should feel awful. Okay, I don't think I'm getting what I want. Let me try surfing because I think it said I can find it via surfing. Yeah. Man, try eating dirt. I forgot it moves around. Okay, I just need to catch it. Sorry, I didn't mean to speed up there. My fault. I almost used the Master Ball, and that would have been very, 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 very funny. Ooh, critical capture. Ooh, critical capture failed. Are you quite done? Cute. Okay. Okay, I was like, I'm gonna speed this up because apparently the critical capture did not want to work. I was scammed. Dear diary, I was scammed today. Okay, I do want to put this in the zoo though. I'm gonna put it in the beach. Let me level up some more Pokemon real quick so I have more stuff to put in the zoo instead of constantly putting one Pokemon in the zoo. I'm gonna speed up these fights so you guys don't have to sit here and watch me do them the entire time. Kind of boring, I guess you'd say. I guess it doesn't matter what learns what at the end of the day. They're just all gonna be donated. You're gonna be donated. It doesn't matter. I could just catch a muck right then and there. Cubchoo, you gonna evolve? No, you're a freaking Gen 5 Pokemon. You take 5 years to evolve. Classic crazy moments. Dude, I went, so yesterday, I had bought a couple of stuff for, like, to make guacamole. Because, Wednesdays, I think I probably told you guys it, if you guys didn't already know. Wednesdays are my no meat days, so I just don't eat meat in general. So I guess it's like being a slight vegetarian. I don't like go specifically vegan and like try to avoid like stuff like I still eat like cheese and everything because like I'm not gonna I like cheese. I'm not gonna ruin that for myself. But I made guacamole yesterday because I was like, I really want some guacamole. And it's so funny when like, I don't know if you guys have seen it when like freaking avocado like gets oxidized, it turns into like a nasty brown color. And so like, because of course the remnants of my guacamole was still in the bowl that I used for it. And my brother comes home. And I mean, of course, he probably already knows, but it was still funny. He comes home and he's like, gets to the dishes. He's like, bro, what did you do to this bowl? And I was like, it was guacamole. And he goes like, dog, you don't have to make an excuse, dog. If you had to go, you had to go. I was like, get out of here. It was hilarious though. I thought it was funny. But I kind of messed up on when I made guacamole yesterday because I had like put tomatoes in there, right? And it was Roma tomatoes. I had cut them up, but I didn't like get rid of the juice of the Roma tomatoes. I probably should have, because literally the guacamole was like kind of watery and like not as good as it could be, because like all the stinking Roma tomatoes, because the ratio of Roma tomatoes was probably a lot more than it should have been. I unfortunately didn't put onions in there. I should have put onions in there, but I didn't because I didn't feel like... I don't like buying a whole onion and like only chopping some of it and the rest of it just kind of just sits there and does nothing. And it just goes bad because I'm not using it per se. Oh, this is a female. I need a female. Okay, cool. That's one I need. Okay. Guacamole is good though. If you don't like guacamole, I'm sorry, you're missing out. Guacamole is very delicious. Big fan of it. Every time my friends and I go out to any sort of Mexican restaurant, I try to get it because it's so good. Okay. I wanted Grimer to evolve, and now we're good to go. Now we'll fly over to the zoo again. Monkey's good. Keep it on my salsa though. I don't I wouldn't mix those together. I think individual dipping I guess sauces and other stuff should be separate. There's no reason to mix them together. It's kind of weird. Toucanon is going in the rainforest. Yes, I would. Toucanon. Kind of give a very decent selection. There is a grass type in there. I do want to put a bug type in the forest, so I'm going to save room for a bug type. Who do I have next? Corsola, Beartick, and Muck. I'm going to see about putting Muck in the urban area. If it's not... Well, it says domesticated, so I don't think Muck can go in there. So I'm going to put him in the wetlands. We'll see if he doesn't go here, we'll get a different Pokemon. If he does go here, then that's nice. Okay. That's fine. We'll find a new Pokemon to put in there. What else do I have? I have Aerodactyl and Beartick and Corsola. Corsola is going to the beach. Aerodactyl, nowhere. If they had Palo Sand, I would 100% put him here. I think Palo Sand is one of my other favorite Pokemon. Palo Sand's probably one of my favorite Gen 7s. Really like his design. Very cool Pokemon. Unfortunately, he is like super slow, so that kind of sucks, but still. Very big fan of his design. And I did see, apparently, I know C-Tree showed it to us. I also watched it with a couple other friends. The Pile of swine. Oh, pile of swine, yeah. There was a, am I saying polo swine? Pile of swine? I meant polo sand. Pilo sand. That's what I meant to say. I'm so sorry. I'm stupid. Anywho, I did see that apparently in the giant Gen 4 leak we kind of got recently. Palo sand. Thank you, C-Tree. I literally mixed, I just sandwiched their names together and called it a day. Thank you very much for that. I did see that in the massive Gen 4 leak, there was a Pokemon, there was a Sandcastle Pokemon that was thought up in there, and of course we didn't get it until later. But it's very interesting to see that. I think that giant leak, like that video, was actually really cool to watch. Of course, a lot of it was like hard to see some of the Pokemon because of how like it's how like it kind of skims through a lot of Pokemon you can see, so it's hard to like actually get to like look at them. But it was still very nice to see. Like, of course, there's a lot of people online who did like their own in-depth look at it and like said like, hey, by the way, this is what this could be. Let me see what this might be. I'm gonna say blah blah this and blah blah that. I thought that was really cool. But yeah, stuff like that I'm a very big fan of, so I was happy to see that that happened. I mean, I know leaks usually come as a negative connotation, but it's still really cool for us fans to see that. See, the pretty girl that works at taco place near me is the only one that preps red salsa, so if a dude's working in a drive-thru, are you gonna give me a the guac salsa? Ugh. Okay, what is this? Coral reefs, countless species. Diversity, treacle, water pollution, water type Pokemon choose their name, most commonly found here, furthermore, semi-aquatic lifestyle. You see splashing in the waves. What about a crab? What about a crab? I could put a Pelipper in here, right? Only solution is to marry her. There you go. I mean, sometimes that's what you gotta do. Like, I'm sorry. Will Crab Brawler go in here? Well, I don't know. I don't think Crab Brawler would work, now that I think about it. I need more water types. You know what? That's what I'm lacking, is water types. It does say, what is it? It's called Shallows. Coral reefs, countless species, local diversity. I would in a heartbeat. Do it. Do it, dude. Just pull up when she's there. Like, obviously don't make it seem stalkerish. But pull up, and if she's there, go, hey, you could... Crab Brawler would probably go. Okay, I'll check out... hello? Okay. I'll check. I'll give it a check. Did I put him in my party, or did I take him? I'm gonna try to put him back in. I mean, it makes sense, but obviously, you know, it's possible that it's gonna be like, sorry, idiot. Does that ring and be like, I hope she says yes. What's the purpose of this? The zoo? It's just a cute little thing to have. It's like, it's obviously like a little side mission. You don't have to do it, but I think it's cute. I like it. Okay, yeah, Crab Brawler does work. Nice. Yeah, it's just a cute little extra thing you can do. You just make your own zoo of Pokemon. I think that's cute. I personally just like it because I like the observation of like being able to actually observe the Pokemon in general. I know, that's why I like Pokemon Snap a lot, because you're not sitting there catching them, you're just observing them. From like a bystander standpoint, enjoying their natural habitats. And that's what a zoo kind of is, except, you know, they're kind of caged and stuff like that. But we don't want to go too deep in that matter. We just want to say that, yes, zoos are cool. And having your own Pokemon zoo is cool. So, you know. Okay, I do need to evolve Salandit in the Salazzle. I can put it in that desert area. I might put Mimikyu in that one area Unfortunately, Muck didn't look like he could go on any. We'll try again later, but you know what? I'm gonna put a Meowth in the domesticated area. I think he would fit perfectly there. Put a lonely Meowth in here. Yeah. Also, you get a bunch of rewards for doing this, C-Tree. So if you do it over time, you get a lot of rewards for doing it. Yeah, you'll see. I'll probably go talk to the guy who gives you the rewards for doing so. I'm probably gonna get a good amount because I haven't really talked to them for a while. Bum, bum. Do, do, do. I need another water guy. I could put Floatzel in that one. Hold on, I could probably put him in there. Let me see. Is Floatzel a wetlands kind of guy? Water, grass, and poison. Let me see. I used you. I'm trying to find any grass types that would love the wetlands. Because I kind of want to have a decent variety. I could get a dry algae. That'd be pretty cool. Let me see. Do, do, do. Is Vileplume in this game? I don't think Vileplume is in this game, sadly. I probably would put Vileplume in here for a reference to River in Pokemon Snap. I could put a Politoed in there. Or a Poliwrath in general. Or I could just put the Poliwag in there. I don't know. I do want a Banette. I need to get a Banette and put it in there. So I'm gonna catch, like, can you find a Banette himself, actually? Yes, you can. I'm actually gonna do that. I'm actually gonna go catch one real quick. I don't have a flyer. But what if I put a Ducklet in one of them, actually? Yeah, wrong button. My fault. Okay, we're getting close to filling up the entire zoo. So after that, I'm gonna see if we have enough time still. I'm gonna see if we can. I'm going to attempt to fight Missing No again, or more of the super bosses. I think I fought all of them, except for like Missing No and all that jazz. I didn't beat him because how stupid difficult he is. Get out of the way! I'm killing you. Excuse me. Also, did you find a friend for Freedom Bird? No, I have not yet. I could put Ducklet in there. It'd be very cute. Oh, welcome back, Joey. It's good to see you. We're still doing a little bit of zoo shenanigans right now. Ducklet is leveling up. Okay, stop. I'm done. Get me out! There you are, my friend. Quick ball, go. Nice. Okay, we're gonna put him in one of the environments. I don't know why I said him with some toxicity in my throat. We're gonna put him. Okay. Anyone else in here I would kind of like? Quick ball is good. Quick ball is very good. I'm very happy a quick ball is existent. Luminion might not actually be a good. Might actually be a bad one to catch. I just don't know where the water is in this area. I should have bought repels, like for real. Okay, Berserker is kind of cool. Let me just fly out of here real quick. Maybe I'll find more water down here, actually. We'll try over here. Yeah, there's water in here. Is Luminion still here? No. Okay, well. Water over here. Hello, Snover. Kind of interesting seeing you here, not the ice area like I thought you would be in. I guess it might just be a colder forest. Okay, here's the water. Do I have waterfall? Yeah, okay. I've been missing out on Dark Pulse the entire time. Crazy. I'm dumb. Okay, I could Dex Nav for Luminion, but I kind of want to just do this because it's... Because that. Because it works out in my favor, I guess. You know what? Cool. We're just gonna speed run. I almost master balled the heck out of that. We're just gonna speed run. Okay, cool. Hey, there you go. What? I keep forgetting what I'm saying. Oh, no. What I meant to say was I'm actually... So, from what it looks like for the next regular game, I still want to play Panel the Pawn, mind you. I might just play... I might play Panel the Pawn after Paper Mario is over. And I honestly think Paper Mario is not going to take that long because I've literally played Paper Mario so many times. I have it ingrained in my memory. So it's going to be a... Like, it's not going to be as short as the Hamtaro games because there's a lot more content in Paper Mario. But I'm like very excited to play it because Paper Mario is a game that it's one of those games that I don't get tired of. It's one of the RPGs that I even when I was in the RPG burnout phase, I still very enjoyed playing it, like 100%. So I'm very excited to go back and play Paper Mario. I do also want to play a couple of the Paper Mario ROM hacks as well while I'm at it, so I could obviously play a couple of those. I know I played Pro Mode. I played Pro Mode a while ago and did like it. I never played Master Quest or Master Quest Junior. I'm gonna be honest with you, I might play Master Quest Junior because I've seen Master Quest is actually decently difficult, which kind of makes me go Yikamundo, and I'm probably gonna eat dirt. I'll try Master Quest, but if I start eating dirt and dying, don't be surprised. I do also want to play, yeah, the other series. I think if I play Thousand Year Door, I'm gonna play the original one, right? And then I'll play the remake to check that one out because I also want to check out the remake. I've heard good things about the remake, so I'm very excited to at least check it out and see how it is. I also will probably play... I know there's a couple other Paper Mario 1 ROM hacks out there. There's one that makes it to where it functions like TTYD. There's another one that is completely new and features a completely new story. I want to check that one out. That one sounds fun. I don't know about just a difficulty spike. Okay. Yeah, I do want to try out more of the Paper Mario stuff. You have a heart scale? Why do you have a heart scale? Oh, thank you anyways. The final boss, the Shadow Queen, I didn't have too much trouble with it, per se. But I can understand, yeah, it is very difficult, especially because I think you're supposed to hit her a total of like 3 times before, you have to hit her 3 times before, like, you can actually, like, get to the next part and then actually start fighting her. Which can be very annoying considering I think she can hit you twice with both of her hands, and I think she gets a move of her own. Okay, I know who I also want to put in there, so I'm gonna save it for that. Okay. I don't really want to put Floatzel in any of them. I thought about putting him in one, but I kind of changed my mind about it. Sorry, mister. What if I put Kyogre in the zoo? No, I'm not doing that. It'd be so hilarious. Just a giant, devastating Pokemon constantly causing it to rain in the zoo. This zoo sucks. It just keeps raining. I did want an Aggron, but probably not now because I think that one's filled up. Who else do I want to put in the desert? I think I might just put a Claydol in the desert. Who is in there right now? Crustle? Yeah, I'm gonna put Claydol in the desert with him. Can you look over for my fish if it hands over the Kyogre? It would just be hilarious. Yes, we will put a Claydol in there. I might get a Parasect and put him in the forest environment because I like Parasect too. So we'll do that for the forest environment. We're almost done. We're getting close to the end of it. And we still got 2 hours left of the stream, so we are making decent progress. I think, do we still need more in here? Okay, Salazzle's gonna go in here. Is it only just one that goes in here? No, it's 2. Okay. So, I got an idea. So, Salazzle and, Paraspector in the zoo. Do I evolve Helioptile? I probably should evolve Helioptile and throw him in there. Who else? This is for jungle, right? This is for jungle snakes. Is it for 2 as well? Yeah. And that's marshland for like amphibians and stuff. And this is bird, of course. Interesting, we're putting all these lizards in the same freaking area as a bird enclosure. I could catch an area. No, I'll put Parasect in there. Trying to think who else I could put in the jungle with Arbok. It's got to be another like reptile / amphibian Pokemon though. I think that's the whole point of that enclosure. I could catch a Sligoo and throw it in with the Clodsire. Yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick. We'll catch Sligoo real quick. Ouch. I keep like using my like, cause like, so that cut I mentioned earlier on my finger is on my index finger. So every time I'm using it for something, I just freaking keep scraping on my cut and it hurts. Huh. To be fair, it's not raining, Smile. I'm gonna check the other side. Go away. I don't need you right now. Move. What about you? Oh, there you are. I gotta find you first. Okay, well, I'm gonna... Oop, no. There you are. Quick ball time. Okay, cool. That was easier. That was decently easy. Thank the stars. Okay. Next up, I want to catch that Parasect so we can throw him in the forest. First, I gotta find him in the Pokédex. It's a lot more difficult finding things in the Pokédex when you aren't sure where it's at. Considering that I'm not used to this Pokédex as any other Pokédex. Parasect. I don't think I've caught or seen a Parasect interesting enough. I think I've only seen a Paris. Which is kind of crazy to me because usually there's at least one person in every game that has a Parasect. Despite its unfortunate typing. I think it's really what holds Parasect so back is that it has like a god-awful typing they decided to give it for some reason. Despite the fact that it's a pretty good Pokemon. I mean, I think Parasect deserves a lot more love than it gets. It's just more of a sense of like, oh, it sucks because it's freaking grass bug. It dies to flying and fire in like one hit, and it's like, well, yes, you are correct. At the same time, it's like, dude, what you want him to do, brother? Like, I personally like the Pokemon. I can get why people might be sitting there and saying like, well, it sucks. Like, dude, give the guy a chance, bro. A few gentlemen look like crazy. It honestly, yeah, it does suck. I wish they would give. There's like so many like different mushroom Pokemon that we have, and like different types of mushrooms in general. They could probably like utilize to like give them like a different form or something. And that'd be pretty cool. I know it probably would be difficult because the whole thing that's actually based off of. So you'd have to be utilizing a specific mushroom anyways to show it off. Did I not? No, I'm just stupid. Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna turn on my lamp. It's like dark in here or something. I don't like looking at my screen while it's like dark behind me because then I'm like, oh great, I'm gonna lose my eyesight in the future. And I don't want that. Hey, Paris grass bug to Parasect bug ghost. Well, while I agree with you, the thing is at that point where Parasect exists, the Pokemon is pretty much just in for the ride because of the mushroom. And the mushroom is taking over most of its body, which would be the grass part. I'm just gonna get one more kill in. I think that's gonna give our boys enough. No. Come on. Bunch of dogs barking outside, going kind of crazy mode. Cool. There's my Salazzle. Okay, I don't need you. Does Helioptile need a stone, or is it just a level evolution? I don't think I've used a Helioptile in a while. So I don't know if it's a stone evolution or not. I'm not exactly sure. I could probably look that up myself instead of being lazy. But at the same time, maybe I'll just find it out myself while I do a little bit of this extra grinding. Did I tell you all the other day? The other day I figured out that I found out that the reason why the Pokemon that evolved learning ancient power evolved that way is because of the simple fact that they're tapping into their primal forms, their ancient forms, via ancient power, which is why Pile of Swine evolves into a freaking mammoth, and Yanma evolves into a more like gigantic and ferocious dragonfly. Tangrowth, kind of, I mean, I guess its primal form would be like even more like overgrown vines. But yeah, I figured that out. It was like a while back, but still, I was like very like, holy crap, when I first figured that out, because I was kind of like, I never knew this. I just thought it was kind of crazy when I first like read about it. Taking from a time before it got rid of its shoes to become more primal. Okay, I gotta look up Helioptile. Does it evolve? Helioptile. Do you evolve via stone? Sunstone. Okay, that answers my question. Do I have a sunstone? That is the real question. I literally am having a deja vu moment, mind you. If I remember correctly from the dream I had that is similar to this, I don't have a sunstone. Okay. I just had a major deja vu moment right there. That's kind of okay. That was scary. Well, not really scary, but interesting. I literally remember having a dream of me sitting there, scrambling through my freaking inventory looking for a sunstone, and remembering that I don't have one. Do you have it? Thunderstone, Shiny Stone, or Dawnstone? No. Then it's gotta be the red guy. Yeah. Oh, sweet. First try, idiot. Dude, I don't care. You're just gonna get put in the zoo. Like, I love you and everything, but like, dude, you're just gonna get chucked in the zoo, buddy. Why is Salazzle kind of getting it in its freaking little party sprite? Hold on, I'll show it to you guys in a bit. Look at her go. She's kind of killing it. I ain't gonna lie. I also like that Heliolisk looks like it's like growing a halo. I know it's supposed to just be it's like frilled neck, but it looks like it's growing a halo every now and then. It's like, I am occasionally holy, but not all the time. Oh, I got scared. I thought I wasn't recording, or not recording. I thought I wasn't live. I was like, what happened? What happened? By the stars, somebody help me. Okay, anyone new going in any of these? I don't think so. I still need fighting Pokemon for that fighting Pokemon area, so I'm gonna be doing that soon. OBS failed again. It wouldn't be the first freaking time. It scared me that one time. I was like, what the heck? No! Luckily it came back. There was one time, I forgot what stream it was. There was one time where I just had to cut off the stream early because it just decided it didn't want to, like, OBS just decided it didn't want to be my friend anymore. And just stopped working. And I was I literally went past where I was going to put half of these guys. It's over in the right one, you know. Okay, so Lazo can go in here, right? Yes, okay. And then I'll put Helioisk in there as well. Like you're gonna read about it when it's not in there yet. Well, it didn't load in there, I guess you would say. Alright, and then I'm gonna put Sliggoo in the marshlands over here. No, that's not Sliggoo. Stick to streaming. Yeah, I got OBS to set priors to recording. I stick to streaming on my PlayStation. I haven't had like any major issues. What the? I want to put Dragonair in the other one though. Sliggoo can't go in there? That's interesting. Can Sliggoo go in here then? There's a plane going above me. I don't know if you guys got to hear that. That was very loud. Yes, okay, Sliggoo can go in here. I could wait until I get a, what the heck is that Pokemon called? Goodra, but I think Sliggoo would be cuter in here. And then last but not least, we have our... Who do we have here? Dragonair. I want to put Dragonair in the same one as Lumineon and Lapras. Because they're all beautiful Pokemon. I didn't mean to hit read, but that's okay. Yes. Okay, I still need another fighting type. And then... I have that one filled. I could get a Medicham. So I could evolve this Meditite. Getting close. I'm honestly gonna put Golduck in. I'm gonna see if Golduck can go in with my boy Crawdaunt. I'm gonna check in here because I want to see how beautiful it looks. Oh, it looks so good. So glad. Okay, I still need another. Oh no, I put Sliggoo in there. I'm so stupid. I still need a jungle creature, reptile, amphibian, and another marshland one. Okay, I do need this Paris to evolve. That is one thing I specifically need. Oh, hello, my headphones are tweaking. They should be fine. Let's see, what more options do we have here? If Toxicroak is in this game, he would really work there, so I'm gonna see if he is. If he's not, then we're gonna have to find a new one. Yeah, because Toxicroak would be perfect because he's in the Marshland and freaking Diamond and Pearl. I'm not seeing him. Unless I passed him, but I'm not seeing him. Polytoad. Polytoad is a good one. I could just put a Poliwhirl or Poliwag in there. I might just put a Poliwag in there. I have a Poliwag, do I not? Wrong thing. Wrong turn. Actually, you know what? I'm going to turn it into a Politoed for 2 reasons. I'm going to turn it into a Politoed because it does make a lot more sense and it does work a lot better. But I'm also going to turn it into a Politoed because of Toadie reference. Okay, I just need a King's Rock. Where do I get a King's Rock from? I need a King's Rock. The question is, where do I get a King's Rock from? Let me see where I can get a King's Rock from real quick. I think I might already have one. Hold on. Maybe my Pokemon's holding one right now. Let me check. Let me go to move items. Ah, there you are. Okay. I do have a King's Rock. So I just need to evolve once and then we can just give it to him and he evolves again. We're nearing close to the end here. Let me talk to the owner and get some of my prizes. Okay, donate 20. Let's token our appreciation. A free Master Ball. Okay, cool. $30. I think this is the outfit, right? No. One in the cave near, right? We found the items might be connected. Check these out. Okay, yeah, you get the mask because if you complete the zoo, you get an ogre pawn. But you get the mask before you get the ogre pawn. Okay. $36 Pokemon. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna evolve this Paris, Politoed, and Metatite. I'm gonna keep Ducklet just for the fly. I probably shouldn't care about EVs anymore. I think I'm too high level to worry about it, but I still want to. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, the Politoed's already done. Don't care that much. I don't have any PP. Gosh darn it, on a cinnamon bun. Okay, well, Duck live on this Swanna. That's cool. Goodbye. You know what? One of my coworkers recently, she's been going around. She recently got this app on her phone where it basically just tells you like anything bad in like a food. Like if you scan it, it'll tell you like, hey, this is what's in this food and why it's unhealthy. And she's sitting there like scanning every single thing in our like in the store. And she's like, look, this is bad. And she's like, look, this is bad. And I'm like sitting there, I'm like, I mean, that's kind of the point. Like half of these food have so many preservatives and random crap in it because it's cheaper to make it like that. It's like, isn't that scary? I'm like, I mean, we've been eating this crap for goodness knows how long. And sure, it's not healthy for us, but at the same time, what can you freaking do? And she was like, it was funny because I was making a joke because we were in the cereal aisle. And I was like, hey, I bought some Special K the other day. Could you scan the Special K? And she's like, Special K is not actually that good for you according to this app. And I'm like, oh, cool. I got lied to by Special K. I mean, I'm mostly joking because obviously I don't care what Special K says. I kind of just wanted to try it in general to see how it was. But it's still funny to be like, oh, man, Special K sitting here telling me it's a good cereal for me. It's I should eat it. I mean, of course, I was in the target demographic. But still, after everything I hear about Special K about being like, oh, it's so healthy for you, it's good for you, you should eat it, it makes you feel better, you'll feel like you could take on the world if you eat it. And I'm like sitting here reading like, oh, it's not too bad, it's pretty good. And then I get told like, hey, by the way, it sucks. It's not actually that good for you. It's not like horrible for you, it's not like it's like terrible, but like there's a couple of like different additives and stuff in it that make it not that great. It's a failure at the end. I get to really down. I mean, it's whatever. I mean, we're just gonna live in a world where like, it's especially funny because right now you can't really eat, like, I don't know where you guys live, but like right now we can't really eat, or you have to be cautious when eating any fresh fruits and vegetables because our stupid people who are supposed to be in charge of disease control isn't doing that good of a job, and Cyclospora is going like, it's not going like crazy sicko mode, but it's still like, hey, this should have been like said, done, and gone, but apparently we just let it exist because we're like stupid. Interesting that you learned Dream Eater. Is in the sugar world? Which sugar? Yeah, because like, if it has too much sugar, it says like, hey, you shouldn't eat this, it has too much sugar. Or if it has too much salt. And I forgot what it was. She like scanned a frozen item, like a frozen meal. She's like, it has too much salt. And I'm like sitting there looking at her. I'm like, dude, you do know that people use salt as a natural preservative, which is why a lot of frozen foods have a buttload of salt in them, because of the natural preservative that it is. It's a good thing I hate lettuce. I was so mad. Literally the other day, I went and ate a salad, right? And like, I sat there, I went and ate a salad. And when they talk about Cyclospora, I was like, you gotta be freaking kidding me. Luckily, I know it sometimes doesn't show up until 2 weeks. It hasn't been 2 weeks since. But still, luckily I haven't had anything in particular happen to me. I haven't had any funny bathroom issues. So I think I got away scot-free, but at the same time, I'm probably not going to do that, to take the risk of that again. Like, I'm going to be entirely honest with you guys. I don't think I'm going to be eating a salad. Like, not because like, oh, I hate salad. I actually don't mind salad. I like it. I think it's good. There's certain salads I like more than others. Like, I love Capri salad a lot. But, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be eating a salad for a fat minute because of the simple fact that I don't even want to play that game. Okay, let's donate some more. We're almost done. I'm so happy. Oh, let me put my Parasect in the forest real quick. Oh my gosh, there's 2 areas to this. I gotta get more boys. I think that was a Pokemon. I like heard water. I was like, what the heck? What the heck? What do I have? Polytoad, Swan, and Medicham. Okay, yeah. Okay, hold on. Just wanted to skip all that jazz. Yes, sir. The Toady reference has been donated. Look at him, dude. Look at him go. He hops like a frog. That's actually adorable. I love it. He's literally a frog. He is like actually legitimately a frog. Who else do I have? Medicham. Okay, yeah. I want to put Medicham in this one. So I never do much with Medicham. I like it, but I don't really like do too much with it. Okay, very nice. Oh yeah, training up on the rock. This is Peem. We've done it. We've reached peak. Okay, I need 2 more forest Pokemon. I do need 1 more jungle, possible snake. 39, okay. I do need 2 more forest. Who should I put in the forest? Let me check my box real quick. See who I got. I could put Serena in the forest. I already have a grass type in there, which grass type is fine, but you think Florigus could go in the forest? I could try. I'm gonna try to put Florigus in the forest. Could put a I honestly might just want to put a base Shroomish in there because Shroomish is cute. I still need a jungle dweller. I think a Cyclozar will go in there. I'm gonna try Cyclozar. We'll see about it. Yes. Okay, Florigus does work. Nice. And then I'll put Shroomish in there. Double Mushroom Gaming. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna see if Cyclozar can go in the jungle. Lizard exhibit. He is a lizard, so it makes sense. But I don't know if it's for jungle. See Florigus freaking Frolic getting in the forest. Oh my gosh, let's go, dude. That might be everything, actually. That honestly might be everything. What is that? That light looks weird. You guys see that, right? Huh. Oh, let me see my boys in here. Yeah. Look at me, so cute. I'm glad I chose him. Oh, now it fixed itself. Huh. Interesting. Okay, I don't have all of them. He would say I have all of them already. So what am I missing? Surrounded by bugs. It kind of did look like that. What about domesticated? There's one more domesticated. I do have a Rockruff I could throw in there. I'm not gonna lie. What if I just threw Pikachu in there? I think that would make the most sense. Pikachu is a very urban suburb Pokemon that people like to get as a pet. I mean, it makes sense. As much as I'm not the biggest fan of Pikachu myself, I think it would fit thematically. I'm gonna throw Pikachu in there. I thought about throwing Rockruff in there, but yeah. I didn't want another dog in the exhibit where there's already a dog. Yeah, there we go. Pikachu looks cute. Oh, sorry, friend. Okay, is that it? No, okay. Okay, what's left? Drowsy. I could have, I could have put Drowsy there. Fungal Swamp is done. This is done, right? Yeah, that's done. Okay. The forest is done. The jungle is done. What about in here? Yeah, that's done. That's done. Back in here. 2, 2, 2. Yeah, those are all done. Is it only 2 in the volcano? Yeah, okay. What about the beach? Beach is done, okay. Desert's done, right? Yeah, desert is done. There's only 2. Tundra is done. Which one am I missing then? Oh, is it here? Shallows. Shallows. Huh. I'm genuinely gonna try Raichu just because it serves. It's probably not gonna work, but it would be very funny if it did. I could also try. It's another Pokemon. I could also try Wingull. No, Wingull is more beach-like, but it could work. I'm gonna get a Simipour, and if all else fails, Simipour will go in there. Okay, first we try Raichu. Okay, that makes sense. Then we try Wingull. Okay, Wingull does work. I could get a Pelipper, but I think Wingull's a lot more cute, so it works. Alright, we should be done. No, there needs to be another mountain one. Son of a gun. I could get a rock type. I want to put a rock type in there because there's a steel and a normal psychic in there. So I kind of want to put a rock type in there, but I don't know which one. I could get an Aggron, but that's rock and steel. What about Cloth? Hold up. Lycanroc could work too. I got an idea. Okay, Cloth works. We'll put Cloth in there. I love me my crab Pokemon. What can I say? If there was Kingler in this game, I would 100% put him in the zoo. Yeah, did it again. It's glitched. I got my eye on you, street lamp. That's not it? Not as cool as turtles, though. I'll give you that. I'll give you that, Czar Octavian. I'll give it to you. Yeah, that's all 3. 4 for the forest. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there was only 2 for that one. Is there anything in the... I feel like, yeah, those are full. Did the beach need one more? No. What am I missing? Desert? No. I mean, there's obviously one I'm missing, right? Oh, hey, free item. Oh, a free freaking Firestone. Hello. Which one am I missing? That's 2. That's 2, right? Yeah, okay. And this is just 3, right? Yeah, okay. Which ones am I missing? This one's only 2, right? Yeah, okay. Huh. I had to be... I mean, obviously I'm missing something. Oh, hey, another free item. Okay, I was like, then why did the item disappear? How so cute the bag is full. Okay. I kind of wanted that. Not that I'll necessarily need it all too much, but it's still nice to have. Jungle or rainforest is complete? Rainforest is complete. The forest is complete, right? Yeah, okay. Which one is not full? Excuse me. Yawned a bit. My fault. Oh, it's this one. It's the bird exhibit. I forgot to put another bird in there. I could just throw Swan in there. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, okay. Yeah. She looks so... Swanna looks so small compared to Braviary. Poor girl. Okay, that should be everything. That lamppost is still wigging out. Okay, that's it, yeah. Nice. Nice. Okay, yeah, we just get over Pond. Our ultimate prize is an Ogre Pond. It was the bird. I forgot to donate one more bird. All right. Well, now that we're done with that, I guess now the last thing we could do is attempt more fights on Missing No. Now it's a flock. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be using Ogerpon in this fight. I could. Ogerpon is actually still really good, but I don't think I need to use him really. Issue is, I don't know if whoever wasn't here for it when I said at the beginning, I wanted to create a new set of, like, a new kind of like get a new amount of team for it for this battle. Unfortunately, the game had other plans for me, and it froze completely, which was cool. What I do want, though, I need a Pokemon with Drought to counter the Kyogre. I could obviously go catch a Groudon. I always go catch that Groudon, right? Or I could find another Pokemon that does give Drought. The only issue is like, my Tentacruel will suffer because of it, but I'm not too worried about that. Although, I do know Missing No has a Fire-type Ogerpon. And also Primal Groudon, is Wake the Water. So I'm gonna set up Sun In and die, even if I get Primal Groudon. More than happy to give it a try, though. Not against it. I unfortunately need to get rid of some stuff in my items because apparently I have too many of them. I could glare. I could glare one of them. That'd be a good idea. Does that ability? Oh, Fur Coat's actually pretty good. I'm gonna go catch that Groudon, I guess. Let me get some repels so I can make it easier to get in there. And I do have several Master Balls because of the many different ways this game just gives them to you, which is nice. I'm not against it, but it's kind of crazy that they just give them to you. Nice closed bag option, Meta. Oh, hey, no problem. Don't have a fly Pokemon with me. I'm so used to having one on me that the one time I don't, I kind of am not used to it. Where's that Aerodactyl at? There you are, my friend. Feels weird just having this dude just sit in this box. Okay, he's gonna be 45 when I get him, which is kind of sad, but it's whatever. I'm still gonna catch him. You know what? Going back to a subject, I guess I was talking about that. I guess because I was talking about Special K earlier, I've been trying to figure out a different cereal because I know like a lot of cereals have sugar in it, but now I know Special K isn't a good option. I've been trying to find a good breakfast item because of course, you know, I don't have too much time to eat breakfast. I kind of had to just get it settled, get it done, and then leave to go to work. I'm trying to figure out anything good to eat for breakfast that is quick and it's quick and it's not a lot, right? Cause like I could easily make like eat like Pop-Tarts, but Pop-Tarts also have like a lot of sugar in them. I could easily like do something else, like oh, why don't you just make toast? Yeah, literally Pop Tarts. I remember I ate Eggos at one point because you just pop them in the toaster and call it good. The Eggo waffles. I'm trying to think of anything else that would be good. There's a cereal I like called Fruity Pebbles. Fruity Pebbles is really good. I am not against Fruity Pebbles or Cocoa Pebbles. But like, I'm just trying to find like, I guess I'm not trying to be like, oh, I gotta be healthy and stuff like that. It's just nice to at least be a little bit healthier because then you don't feel like absolute trash. And your stomach doesn't like hate you. I don't know, I'm just trying to figure out something fast and quick to eat for breakfast. For like my work days. Okay. Nice. I used to also eat those, what are those, Cliff Bars? I used to eat a bunch of those Cliff Bars. Groudon is a legendary Digimon. He's something. He's something alright. I used to eat those Cliff Bars every now and then, but like, I don't know, they have like a weird texture to them. I don't know if that's just me that thinks that, but like, literally when I like ate Cliff Bars, they like had some weird like textures to it. No, you just reminded me, Leif, that there is a Gen 2 ROM hack coming out that has to do with they add Digimon to the game, which I thought was pretty interesting. They're not done with it yet, but I'm kind of looking forward to it. I think that'd be pretty cool. Okay, we're just gonna put you in the party for now. Put you back over there. Digimon. I think that's what it's called, Zara Octavia. I just remember seeing a post about it and being like, oh, that's cool. I think it might just be all Digimon. I'd have to re-look at it, though. Did I get the lucky egg to... I need to get the lucky egg to Groudon so he can level up faster and catch up to the team. This probably isn't the best course of action, but the main reason I'm doing this is because I need something to get that stupid heavy rainfall out of my life. It is not good. I don't like dealing with it. Although I think Groudon's gonna take forever to level up, yeah, because his stat experience isn't that great. Which makes sense because he's a legendary, but still. Okay. Bum 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 bum. I had this freaking one person talk to me about like what were we talking about? We were talking about no, we were again like the other day I was talking about practical effects on stream and how much I really love them. The Odyssey, actually, that movie actually uses more practical effects than CGI, which is very impressive in my opinion, considering that there's some scenes where you'll be like, that's practical effects, and it is, which is kind of crazy. That's the meaning curious with ROM hacks like Fire Nova, Digimon, Emerald, and Pokemon requirements. There's still just Pokemon ROM hacks at the end of the day, so I would still review them, and I would still count them as a ROM hack. I mean, if it was a hack of a Digimon game, then that's a Digimon hack. But if it's a hack of a Pokemon game that adds in Digimon, then it's Digimon. Or no, then it's Pokemon still. Because, like, Super because of live action Wind in the Willows. I don't think I did. I'll have to check it out. But that kind of goes back, Czar. That kind of goes back to I'll post in Discord. Okay, thank you, Joey. That goes back to Star Beast. Star Beast Asteroid version. I know the Comet version came out recently. I do plan on playing it. I think I literally said I was gonna play it recently, which I am. But literally Star Beast Comet version, or not Comet version, Asteroid version, is literally you're just playing through Kanto, except all the Pokemon are completely different and they're from like a bootleg game. And I still constitute it as a Pokemon ROM hack. So a game like Digimon Crystal, if I'm literally just playing through all of Crystal and the only difference is freaking the Pokemon I get to use are just Digimon, that's still, in my opinion, a Pokemon ROM hack. Because if it's just changing the roster and still keeping me in the base region, then yeah, it's still a Pokemon ROM hack. Your polls. Yeah, I was going to play it on stream and then review it, but I'm kind of happy it didn't win. Not because I don't want to play the game, but because usually when I review games, I don't stream them except when it's like Kirby and stuff like that or any miscellaneous game. So, I'm kind of happy it didn't win, so I can just play it on my own time and take my own notes and everything. But I do plan on giving it a gander soon, so... And this is taking a lot longer than I would like it to, but I guess that kind of makes sense. That was an interesting loop. I didn't realize it did that. But if Digimon Crystal does come out, well, it probably will come out, but when it does come out, I guess I meant to say, I will put it on my list. And I'll check it out when I get the chance to. But as of right now, considering how long my list is, I don't know when that would happen in the future at all. But it is possible to be reviewed. I'm not saying it's not gonna be a thing. To be fair, Star Beast was the second ROM hack. No, Star Beast was the first ROM hack I went over. So to be fair, it would be hard to realize because I was a lot, not like super different, but I was a lot more nervous when I did that one. I wasn't as experienced. I hadn't really fully adapted how I wanted to structure my videos and all that jazz. So, completely understandable if you were like, oh yeah, I forgot that you did that one because, yeah. Still figured that. I mean, it was my first freaking actual like video. It wasn't like me, because I think before that all I did was just make music. It didn't do that well, not because of like, oh, everybody hates my music, but just because like not many people are looking for music, if anything, and YouTube doesn't really want to recommend it, unless you're lucky. So yeah, me first time making ROM hack videos and all that jazz. Did that rat not die from a one single surf? Okay, this ground is going to take forever to get to my level. I'm not going to lie. I might just take it in with this level because I'm going to be entirely honest with you. I'm only going to use it to like say boo you to rain. Like, your stream is lagging a lot. Is it on my end? Let me check if it's on my end. No, my end says it's fine. I'm sorry that you're experiencing that, Joey. If you need to reset it, I can wait before I actually fight. Missing no. I don't want you to miss anything. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do, right? He looks so silly. Oh, I need a flying Pokemon. Or no, I can just find the guy and talk to him. Say, please take me there. Is that a... That's not shiny, is it? That's just a form. Okay, no, it would have done the thing. Okay, don't care then. No, you're good. The thing is that YouTube lets me catch up if I need to. Okay. Well, that's good. Alright, let's do some funnies. And if we happen to run into anybody else, I might... I might save state. Let me just regular save before I go into here. Bum, 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 bum. 195 Pokedex is pretty good. I'm learning all about Pokemon. That's cute, dude. Oh god. This is probably not very effective. I should just use Crunch. Crunch would have been the better play. Oh, you know what? I did want to see Mega Aurorus. I could just look it up, but I also kind of just wanted... Ow! No! I didn't mean to do that again. I meant to use Crunch. I'm so silly. So stupid. So absent-minded. I was too busy thinking about Mega Aurorus and what it looks like. Mimikyu. I could stay in, but also I am part freaking dragon, so fairy is a little bit threatening to me. Oh, I forgot to also mention that my brother and I are at the end of Pikmin 2 Regrown. That's been a very fun experience. It's also been a very interesting experience, considering that freaking... So the hack adds in a like final ending dungeon, right? There is one more ending dungeon before you like completely beat the game. So after you beat Dream Den, which is the original last dungeon, it opens up a new dungeon. And you go into that one, and it is like actually crazy hard. There is like the floor we're currently on is literally like a tiny room, and it's just a pillowing Snagrid and like 2 regular Snagrids. It's like, what are we looking at? It's hilariously stupid though. I love it. It's been a lot of fun. I really wonder what the final boss is gonna be, because we are, like I said, we're at the end of it. If only I still had freaking whatchamacallit. I got Fish's Friend. Okay, that's fine. Is this the best ROM hack? E-Lover? Oh, ever. What's up, Kali the Axe? I believe that's how you pronounce your name. I'm sorry if I pronounce it wrong, but I hope you're doing well. I would say it's up there, but there's a lot of hacks I need to play before I really like make a decision to say if something's the best ROM hack out there. It's a very fun one, very entertaining. Use Fable make his Kaizo difficulty. Oh dang, sheesh. Looks like it's wave dashing. So true for that though. I didn't know that was a thing you could do though. I mean, one thing I do, yeah, I slightly complain about this hack, is that it can be very easy unless you're like self inflicting difficulty on like on your gameplay. Oh well, that sucks. That's unfortunate. But yeah, ultimately, yeah, I would say this is up there as a hack that I think is really good. That was an interesting, weird interaction. 308 defense when he's Mega Evolved is crazy. Let you do a tune any hack. I even gave myself a magic card from the start. Love having early Gara. That's actually really cool. I might have to look into that myself. Okay, I'm just gonna go through these fights until I get missing now. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. That's kind of rude. I do have Thunderous Kick, and I could just use that. I'm gonna do that. Hopefully, he's not somehow faster than me, because I know Flareon should be faster than a Pelipper, but if not, then I'm gonna eat my words. Sorry. The backgrounds are really good, Daybreak. I'm a big fan of them. I think it adds a lot more personality. Like, as much as like I am very nostalgic towards the basic white backgrounds that like the older games have, these newer backgrounds, these backgrounds for this game is really, really nice to look at. Conkeldurr is a pretty cool Pokemon. I do like this sprite for Conkeldurr because I am so sick and tired of like this, the basic of him like holding the stone pillars by the top of his, by the top of them. I think it's just boring. So I'm very happy that they made him hold them in a different way. White backgrounds for now. To be fair, I can kind of agree with you on that, Daybreak, because since I've been playing so many Gen 2 ROM hacks, I'm kind of like over it, I guess you would say. I'm like, dude, please. Are you trying to use Focus Punch on me? I'm sorry, that's not gonna work. What if I use Spiky Shield? That'd be the most disrespectful thing. You focus just for nothing. Cursola. God, he's so freaking cool. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna glaze this design so many times. It's so freaking cool. It's tough. T-U-F-F, tough. There's some YouTube stuff and I thought I'm out for a ROM hacking. I thought it looked cool because the background looked really good, but the actual video just had a white background. It's kind of let down. That sucks. I've been trying to, who's he sending out? I forgot. Oh, Obstagoon. I've been trying to look into making a new background for my videos. I have a slight idea. Like I kind of have a rough draft of one I want to use, but I'm still not like 100% confirmed on if I want to go through with it though. Because it has a good amount of designs on it, but I feel like it might be too distracting. So I just don't know, because it's kind of hard to like figure out a like background that I really want. Like I don't like the whole, like I know a lot of people use it. They use the stinking crumpled paper look, which is just like, okay. And I kind of wanted to do something a little bit more Pokemon inspired, because my one right now is from Pokemon Snap. It's the Pokemon Snap background area. Oh, well, I did it too late. On the right one, it looked like there's a whole lot going on. It was just white. You could go with the classic Subway Surfers back. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. It's funny, but I'm not doing that, Czar. I would never do that, Octavian. Not even for the joke. Okay. I'm gonna ask you to never freaking do that again. Wigglytuff. Yeah, I was looking because like I still want to use something that is like pertaining to my channel or like the things I talk about. So I was looking for a bunch of stuff, but I can't find it, especially because like in some of my videos I put other stuff on the sidelines of the video, like on top of the background, so I still need a decently plain background. I just don't know. Edit thumbnails the way that's scripted, like when the Switch 2 came out, if you edit pictures on the Switch 2, ignoring the bezels and everything. I know. Okay, I know what you're talking about, Daybreak. Yeah. Okay, I got you. I thought meta stream would be better if it was in vertical. Yeah, I'm not. I have like Pokemon on the top screen and then Subway Surfers on the bottom. So stupid. That's a dopamine issue if I've never heard one. The circadian rhythm's starting to kick in hardcore. It's telling me I should be asleep by now. My body always does this, but considering that literally every day I have to wake up at 4 for my day job, I mean, my body's gonna be like, hey dog, we should be asleep by now because we have to wake up early. Nice people are using AI video game content when there are perfectly fine screenshots for the game you could use. I mean, it's just easier to go on an AI thing and type in, give me image of Ting. It's really exhausting, Daybreak. Yeah, I just... If I could just type a prompt into something and it spits it out for me willy-nilly, hey, why not just do it, I guess. I never realized how good of a typing Ice Dragon is, kind of. Is there any other... Oh, Kyurem. Kyurem's an Ice Dragon. I never realized how good of a typing that is. In Pokemon... What? I am not understanding. I'm so sorry, Leif. I don't know what you mean by that. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of like people talk about just MQLE. Is that an acronym I'm not understanding? Or are you just trying to brain destroy me? Because if you are on the second one, it worked. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. I'm gonna try for missing no now. So PPL mole. Okay, well, this is not missing now, but I'm gonna kind of skip through this person. Do male adult Pokemon like BBQs? Is a simple question, man. I don't know. I wouldn't know that, unfortunately. Why are you guys all just jumping on in and mind destroying me? Stop. Okay, I'm going to save state here to try for missing now. No. Okay. I'm always talking about the gosh. I don't even know what I was saying now. I was saying something before and now I just completely forgot about it. Gosh dang it. I just said maybe you're just tired. I guess so, dude. I guess so, Daybreak. I don't want to fight him again. I don't feel like I'll beat Missing No, but I'm gonna at least give him one more attempt. I literally, I think I was talking about something, but now I just completely forgot about it. Freaking darn it, dude. It's gone. I can't remember what I was talking about. Son of a freaking gun. I actually got my mind freaking unraveled because of that. Whatever you're setting for. We are doing a save state for, we're trying to get to, I'm looking for Missing No again. I want to try the Missing No fight again. And then there's Bill Mills. Oh, my sleep schedule? Yeah, okay. No, yeah, okay. I was talking about why my body is like trying to tell me that I'm tired because my sleep schedule, yeah. I wake up for 4 most of my days at Subway Surfers. I wake up for 4 most of my days for work. 4 a.m. I had to wake up. And then, yeah, we were also talking about putting Subway Surfers in the stream, like somewhere in the background. Oh, that's what we were talking about. We were talking about backgrounds for like people's videos. And I was talking about, yeah, I would like to get something different, but I don't want anything like too distracting or stuff like that. And like the only reason why I want to get rid, like the one I have, I like it because like I said, it's from Pokemon Snap and I want to keep it in line with Pokemon in general. But I don't know, because like you wake up in the morning for to play Subway. No, I don't wake up in the morning for to play Subway Surfers. I wake up in the morning to wonder why I don't want to go to work. The question if I do want to go into work or not that day. Gosh darn it, Daybreak. I can't do it, man. Come on. I like all the people, like, I like how some of them are like, well, it was Nemo. I could have fought Nemo. I like how some of the people are just like kind of like random people that you've never seen, which kind of adds to the world building, while some of them are like actual people that you've seen throughout your journey, which is like gym leaders and your rival and all that jazz. Speaking of rival, and I think that's kind of cool. Oh, come on. I like the fact that you can also get the same person you just fought. So it's like, actually, you know what? I want to run back. They're like back for the run back that freaking early. They just walked to the Pokemon Center, revived all their Pokemon, healed them up, and then just came right and turned right back around here. I think that's hilarious. I'm getting a good amount of the gym leaders though. I'm gonna at least get Missing No one more attempt. I'm gonna fight Nemo. We'll fight Nemo. Did I already fight this Nemo one? 2 over, that was just a warm up. Fire flying. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Okay, bye. Are you gonna switch to a fairy type? Yeah, that figures. I should have used something else. That's fine. Just like the Tentacruel. I still put the obligatory develop your super boss fight to my game. You don't have to put one of those. It's up. I mean, yes, it's up to you. Your super boss should just... No. Actually, I don't know. I don't want you to spoil anything. I was gonna say your super boss should either be Cool Spot, just vibing, or it should... No, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you don't want to be a game, you could either use Cool Spot, or you could use... I forgot his name. I feel bad for forgetting his name. What's the name of... What's the name of the Dust Noir? Not Dust Noir, Dustclops again. What's his name? I feel bad for forgetting his name because he's kind of the GOAT. But what was his name? Mongo. No, Pokeball can... No, you wouldn't use... He would be the one using the Pokeballs. That's the thing. He would be the super boss. You probably already have decent plans for him, so you most likely won't just go for that route, but still, it would be very funny if he was just randomly the super boss. It's actually gonna kind of hurt. Okay, cool. I'm him. Sephiroth is probably mildly disappointed. Well, like, the thing is, from what I understand, Ghost Gray is a more serious... Well, is supposed to be a bit more serious than, like, Cool Spot version. Also, why can't you put Cool Spot in? I mean, you probably have your actual reasons that I maybe just answered to myself, but... It's 1,000% Mercedes. Okay, that's probably why you can't put Cool Spot in, because you don't want him just to randomly show and be like, yo, 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 remember me, Buckaroony? That's right, I'm bringing it back. 7-Up is back on the menu, boys and girls. I'm him. I will continue to be him. I will forever be him because I am Cool Spot. I will not be denied. 3 deck slots for dialogue, portraits, and voice lines. Oh, okay. Serious Cool Spot. He doesn't have the glasses on. It's Cool Spot without the glasses. He like just stares into your soul and he's like, alright. I'm tired, you losers, drinking Coke. That's the uncool Spot. Or no, serious Cool Spot could be he still wears the shades, but he has like one of his eyes glowed. Like one of the shades, you could see like a little eye that glows in it. Although that would be like very Terminator-esque. Who was in the super cool? Oh yeah, you're right. Uncool Spot was in it, that's right. With a leather jacket. This dude's copying me. Has had enough. Oh man. Nemo's copy. I forgot who I was fighting. I didn't realize it was Nemo. I should have known they were gonna evolve this thing. I should use Dragon Claw, maybe. What does this move do again? A lot, I guess. Oh gosh, it turned into a demon. I don't know if you guys saw that. It turned into a demon for a second. Ghost Gray next week. Hey, awesome! That does it. Activate. That's not gonna do too much. I forgot you got Fluffy, so your physical defense is actually pretty intimidatingly good. You know, that reminds me of what is it? In like older arcade games, where it would change like frames like quickly, and you would see like an altered like palette for one of the an altered palette for I thought someone was behind me. You would see like an alter palette for that specific thing because of it changing sprites. And yeah, that's what that reminds me of. Okay. No. Okay, I almost reset. Okay, so we just have Groudon to ruin the rain. Groudon is just going to insta-die, but the fact is he is just here to ruin rain because I don't want this guy to have rain. The rain is very detrimental. This is probably not gonna work as much as I would like it to, but the rain will be gone. I probably still will lose. There we go. Okay, rain is gone. That's all we need, baby. Okay. Can Mega Evolve because the primal revisions don't count. I'm gonna glare. Is it that? It's pretty difficult. They're a decently rare encounter, yeah. I'm gonna glare, and then, I mean, I guess hope that Mount St. Helens this works. I might just Precipice Blades on both of them. I know one's gonna miss. I could also get Rayquaza too if I really wanted to, but I think I'm just gonna be here for this. Okay, I'm glad I Mega Evolved because this is now neutral damage. It's not super effective. Did y'all both hit me? You sons of guns. Okay, look at me. Look into my eyes. Don't you realize you love me? Okay, yeah, it doesn't affect Omelet. That's fine. Sunlight is still strong. I'm unironically gonna heal here. Unless the game doesn't make me. If the game doesn't let me, that's fine. Okay, then we're just gonna Precipice Blades again. That's fine. That's not gonna do jack diddly squat. Okay. Getting rid of the Kyogre is the biggest thing I need to do. Okay. That's fine. Perfect. Okay. I'm gonna hit Omelet with the freaking Ice Fang. It's not gonna kill because of how tanky this stinking Pokemon is. That's a bit annoying, I won't lie. I'm not the biggest fan of that. Okay, that just means you go before me now despite being paralyzed. So cute. I don't care. I'm genuinely surprised the Togekiss didn't use Follow Me because it has Follow Me. I didn't touch the Groudon like almost the entire time, which I think was very funny. Okay, one thing it can send out is its his Ogerpon, which is the Fire Ogerpon. And that's a very detrimental threat to, yeah, the Tyrantrum. So at the very least, I gotta swap Tyrantrum out. I'm gonna swap to Oops because Oops quad resist fire. And then we're just gonna Precipice Blades. Every time we're just gonna Precipice Blades. I still need to get rid of Omelet because how annoying it is since it's gonna hurt half my dragon types. Yeah, this stupid move. Kind of annoying. This Omelet needs to die, but I don't think I'm not fast enough for it. Unless I just so happen to be, but if... What if I use Lava Plume here, actually? I'm gonna do that. Okay, never mind. This is gonna hurt. Yeah, okay, that's gonna kill him. Makes sense. This is so annoying. Urple Nurple can Sludge Wave and kill the Togekiss and probably damage Ogerpon a lot. I'm gonna go Lady because, yeah, I don't think they can do anything to this pairing. Sludge Wave. Why does it hit everybody? Whatever, it's fine. I'm just gonna Blaze Kick. That's fine. Sludge Wave hits everybody. I'm not worried about it. What? What? What was that? Did they both just use follow me? Okay. Blaze Kick should finish it off. 100% Blaze Kick should finish it off. Okay, nice. Okay, we're closing in to the end, I guess. Oh my gosh, I just realized I had a Tailwind the entire time. Okay, this guy stinks because he's just going to ruin my life. Oh, yay, yippee. I'm just gonna surf here. I'm just gonna surf here. If you somehow live, Flare Blitz it. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'm using surf. I'm not worried about Lady getting hurt. Because I need it. The Incineroar is the most annoying here. Unfortunately, yeah, it's just gonna take forever to die. I'm gonna send out Chestershire because that might get Incineroar's attention. And then I could also Spiky Shield. So if it hits me with anything, it's gonna get hurt itself. This is whatever, because it doesn't really do anything to me. I mean, yeah, I get a dot on me now, but still, I'm not too worried about it. I hope Incineroar hits me, and then he'll die to Spiky Shield. Yes! Oh my gosh, yes. Good. Idiot. Get freaking smacked. Okay. That sucks. I know what that's gonna be. I gotta Ice Beam you. I need to hard focus the Cyclist, yeah, because it's just gonna turn into it's gonna turn into Koraidon, yeah. Ruby's Victory Road. This isn't gonna kill me, but it's gonna be annoying. That's annoying. Sludge Bomb. Yep, yep. Son of a gun. Oh my gosh, that did so good damage. What if I... They're both faster to me now, that's the issue. What if I healed? I don't think healing's gonna help. I don't know who's gonna attack you. I think Gengar is going to Shadow Ball Tyrantrum. And Koraidon's gonna use something on Urple Nurple. So I'm gonna heal Tyrantrum. And then make Tyrantrum use Crunch on Gengar. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, cool. That's cute. Okay, the thing is... Gosh. It's just gonna Dragon Claw me, isn't it? What if I just healed again? I just gotta see how much damage this thing does. This is not any better. It's just, he's just faster than me. I can't do anything about it. He's just faster than me. I think I just lose this. Yeah. That's fair. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Oh well. Well, we gave it a try again. I know we used items on that time, but I wasn't suspecting myself to win. Especially, the funny thing is, we actually got decently far with the Groudon strat, despite the fact that we really utilized him per se. Oh my gosh. I do really like the, I'm really digging the Tyrantrum Mega. That's a very interesting thing going on with my text box down there. Yeah, I do think the extra content in this game that they added. Oh, oops! I pressed something on my controller. My fault. I put it down. I don't know how I enabled that. Okay, it's L. I guess this will be the end of the stream because it's already almost 10 o'clock. I still really like this game. I like the extra content that they did add with all the super bosses. I think that's really fun. Or, well, one or two super bosses, considering a lot of them aren't too bad, but there are fun little extra battles, and you do get rewarded for doing them. So, next week will be the start of our new series, both of our new series, and this time I won't be gone. It was nice going through this game again. I always have a good time. Maybe one day I'll come back and even do an all fossil type run, or not fossil type, all fossil Pokemon run. I think that'd be entertaining. I don't know when that will happen. If Lazarus gets another update, I doubt it will. I think it's finished by now. I am waiting for a Alolan Sea Glass. That will be one I do stream and review instantly as soon as it comes out. I can very really say that will happen. But yeah, still very fun hack. Very high. Still recommend it. It's up there with one of my favorite hacks in general. I think it's a hack that most everyone should play. If you don't want to play it or if you don't like it, that I'm not gonna force you to. If anyone forces you to, that's not great. But yeah, fun time going to this game again. And I will see you. Whatever we do, we'll see what happens when the vote ends soon for the next Pokemon run. I actually have not viewed the results, so I don't know what's in the lead and what's not in the lead. But it's Tuesday. We'll start Paper Mario, and after we finish that, I promise you we'll play that Panel de Pon. We'll have that Panel de Pon stream because I've been itching to play some puzzle games, and I know I could play them myself, but I think it'd be a fun excuse to play them on stream. Anyways, I will see you guys next time. You all have a lovely night. Thank you guys for joining. Again, I'm terribly sorry about missing out on Tuesday's stream. I feel bad, but I hope, like I said, I can make up on that Panel de Pon stream in the future. Oh yeah, Mystery Dungeon next Monday too. And also next ROM hack will be out next week. So next review will be out next week. I'm going to try to keep making those shorts. They're a little bit more difficult to script for me because I don't like scrunching things up like you had to do in shorts, but I think I have a decent hang of it. Like I said, you guys have a wonderful rest of your night, and I will see you guys later. Bye.